I'm looking for the white women. Where you at? Oh shit, I forgot to cut my lights on. Damn. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 194. And I have to be honest with you guys that this show is going to be fun. This show will not be for the weak-hearted. This show definitely will not be for the ponies. I'm just letting you guys know right off top that we are going to be talking a lot of stuff. We are. It is what it is. But thank you for joining us. I'm having a good time. This is one of those shows, like before the show, you said, damn, we're going to have a good show today. You know, our goal is to always have a good show, but sometimes there's topics that really hit. You're like, ooh, Joey, we're going to have a good show today, right? You rub your hands like, yeah. Joey, what's up with you, man?
Actually, a lot, but we're here to talk shit, man. Like, in the podcast is a good place to vent, even though we're talking about video games and not real life problems, but we got to talk shit. Enough of these ponies, man.
Yes, we are going to have a lot of fun. Sean, what's up with you, bro?
What's going on, Playboy? What's good?
Man, I saw you on GAAS show last weekend going at it with David Jaffe, brother.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. You know, like when it comes to David Jaffe, we may disagree on a lot of things, you know, some of his takes, which we did agree on, like, you know, but when it comes to certain things, like he's worked for PlayStation, and a lot of these ponies were upset because he has information, he has sources in Sony, and he was one of the main people that talking about Connie Ross, aka Connie Booth, leaving PlayStation, but nobody believed him. But me and David had a lot of fun, bro, and shout out to David Jaffe, man. You know, he knows how to take a joke and how to play the game on and have a lot of fun. But do you know what? Today's news, though. Every week it's been a disappointing. Let's say disappointing news cycle for the PlayStation fans. And do you know what? We fucking love it.
Man, it's crazy out here. R&B, what's going on with you, my brother?
I am doing amazing. I am enjoying my days off. And then I found out that the ponies are sinking beneath the waves. Well, excuse me, PlayStation and Sony are sinking beneath the waves. And ponies are trying to keep them up the best they can, but they can't. So I'm ready to talk that shit. I'm ready to have a good time.
100%. Man, so guys, like I said, we have a very good show today. Let me get these super chats before we start. First off, the homie Adidas 20 with the 20 says, special thanks to Dirt for coming out and saying what's up while I toured Detroit and killed time for the Bulls Piston games. Got to chop it up with Sean also. Made it to Vegas safely for my cousin's birthday. Let's go Xbox. Yes, I met Adidas 20 this past weekend. He hit me up and said, Dirt, I'm going to be in Detroit on Saturday. I said, cool, let me know, man. I'll drive to the city. We'll kick it for a minute, and that's what happened. He told me where he was at. I ran down there to the city, chilled out with him, man, for a second. But about 10, 15 minutes, wasn't too long. But yeah, I met Adidas 20 in real life. Nice guy, man, nice guy. And we called Sean on the phone. So we was talking shit to Sean.
It was a lot of fun.
Man, it was cool, bro.
Awesome.
It's cool. Anytime any of you POS in Detroit, hit me up in the DM on Twitter, man. Angry Therapist with the 5. All this stuff going down with Bungie. Sean, hit the bullseye. That bullseye or target?
Oh,
Sean hit the net. Oh, okay. Sean hit the target. No, like you guys remember what Sean said. Dut, PlayStation's in trouble. Dut. Sean said this in, what was it, 2020, Sean? 2021?
2020 probably.
It was 2020.
Yeah.
It was 2020. And people went, this guy said PlayStation is in trouble. Sean was a few years early, but not really. It was just taking a long time to happen. But we're going to talk about that in a second. Aztec Warrior going dark with the 2. Dreamcast guy look like the pumice stone after you use on your feet.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know what that is.
Oh, you do? I don't know what it is.
It's that gray stone that you use to take off the calluses off your feet.
Oh, okay. I know. Come on, man. Your baby father with the 2 finally here live. What's up, fellas? What's up, your baby father? Let's go, man. Let's go. Bunty, member for 20 months. Why good the original Don Dada D boy. Boop. Enough respect to WBG TTS. Thank you, Bunty. Appreciate you, man. God the bless one with the 2. Shout out to Sean. Dope appearance on GAAS show. Sean, he's giving you props for being on GAAS show, man. No, Sean, gone. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get it started, y'all. Let's get this started because I had a feeling this is going to be a long, passionate topic. J-Rock, what's up, brother? Oh, man. J-Rock is bad out here for them ponies, bro. Thank you to all of the members on the channel, guys. You guys are awesome. Man, I just can't say thank you enough for the support. But let's go ahead and get to the show. J-Rock, they down bad, bro. Anyway, of course, everybody in the chat already knows about what's going on with Bungie. What's going on with PlayStation in general. PlayStation seems to be having big time problems, internal issues. There's so much bad news coming from PlayStation, starting from a month ago with Jim Ryan leaving, aka most likely fired. We're hearing Factions was canceled, Deviation Game was canceled, KOTOR remake was canceled. We're hearing about layoffs at Media Molecule. Visual Arts, like PlayStation Visual Arts, has some layoffs. Connie Booth has now been fired, according to Sean Layden. I'm sorry, not Sean Layden. David Jaffe, that she was fired, and she's been a producer at PlayStation for 34 years. Now we're hearing that they're about to reboot, rebuild. A lot of crazy stuff is going on. Now, today's news, of course, you guys know, but Bungie is having layoffs. Now, Bungie was obviously purchased by PlayStation in 2021 for $3.5 billion. Of course, PlayStation's focus at that time was games as a service, and Bungie is one of the best studios that has a very successful games as a service. So they wanted Bungie to, their expertise to let some of PlayStation Studios know what they're doing is right or wrong and all of that stuff. So at the end of the day, everything is going crazy right now. Factions from Naughty Dog, which is, in my opinion, one of PlayStation's best studio, if not their best studio, they're like, nah, we can't let you guys do this. It's not right. There's not enough monetization over here. This isn't right over here. So it's an absolute mess. Now, I remember Joey and fellas and Sean and R&B, when I said something about Phil Spencer rebuilt Xbox, he needed to rebuild the brand. I remember a pony clipped that, put it on his podcast, and they kind of laughed at me. I remember that. He said, did they say nigga? Did they say rebuild, nigga? I said, so Xbox didn't rebuild? Of course they did, right? So now they're saying the same thing about Bungie, and PlayStation is rebuilding right now. There's so much going on, and we're going to talk about it because this is a very passionate subject. Oh, look on camera. Oh, that's where he went. Let me share my screen. New Bungie laid off an undisclosed amount number of staff today, part of the ongoing job cuts across PlayStation. The company recently delayed the upcoming Destiny 2 expansion, the final shape, to 2024, and the new game Marathon to 2025. Sources tell Bloomberg. So man, what can we say, guys? We're going to talk about this, but like, what's your guys' thoughts? But before we get there, let me also show this, because I remember when this happened, PlayStation guys made a big deal out of it, saying, "Yo, Bungie is spending $1 billion to retain employees just in case they so like to avoid layoffs. In other words, they said that to avoid layoffs." But leadership assures employees Sony's deal will not result in layoffs, restructuring. What the hell is going on? See, look, let's be real here. Like I said a few minutes ago, when I was saying Phil Spencer needed to rebuild Xbox, they had to reboot the brand. That's exactly what Phil Spencer did. And if you know anything about sports, about anything, when you rebuild, it takes time. So those slow years when Xbox didn't have many games, those slow years when Xbox had no games, that was just the process of rebuilding. Right? That's the process of rebuilding. Now look at Xbox. Look at them. They're looking very great. Very great. I don't know. Very good for the future. Very great don't sound right. They're looking great for the future. So when people look at PlayStation, if they're about to rebuild, Sean, if they're about to rebuild right now, well, they bought Firewalk, Haven, Bungie for these games as a service. Now, if they're going to pivot and go back to single player games, what's going to happen to those studios? And I thought single player only games as your portfolio isn't sustainable anymore. That's why Jim Ryan pivoted to games as a service. So, Sean, what's your thoughts about this, bro?
You know, we've been talking about this for a minute. When it came to the Xbox platform, what they had to do, build it from 2018, it took a long time. It's a long process. You know, when you're trying to make yourself like, basically like you talked about this, even though these ponies clipped it, you had to reboot. And people laughed at us. People laughed at you. People laughed at the people in the chat when we said that. But the time has come when PlayStation was trying to do something different. They were trying to do a different direction. Jim Ryan's his future of PlayStation, they had to make changes, because I remember Sean Layden in 2019 talked about the games they're making right now, it ain't sustainable. You got to cut them down. So Jim Ryan knew, like, you know what, the future of PlayStation, we need to make live services games. And to see, like, when Jim Ryan acquired like Bungie, Deviation Game, Fire Sprite, Nixus, it shows you that they were going in a different direction. Were they a few years too late? Sure, of course they were. Because when it comes to the first party titles, the big top tier studios like Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, Sony Santa Monica, they don't make microtransaction games. They might make DLC, but when it comes to like monetizing the game, multiplayer, they don't make that type of game. So whoever's sold 10, 20 million, that's it. You got, like, for example, when it comes to the Master Chief Collection, that game is 7, 8 years old, still making money till this day. So what's going on right now with Bungie? Like, all of these studios, Jim Ryan, well, it seems like there's internally, some of the people don't like Jim Ryan's future of PlayStation, so it feels like he's getting pushed out. We heard about Connie Booth as well leaving. We heard about Deviation Game, Last of Us Faction being put on ice, Media Molecule. Now we're hearing Bungie laying off people. That came today from Jason Schreier and many other people as well from good sources.
Yep.
What is going on with PlayStation? Is PlayStation in trouble?
Sean, don't forget there were actual Bungie employees talking about how they got laid off. Yep.
Yeah. So what is going on with PlayStation right now? Is it come to a point we've been hearing that when it comes to the GAAS game, they want to pull back on that? Now, if they're gonna cancel a game like Factions, probably been in the work for 2.5 years, maybe some other multiplayer games from other studios, is that a reboot for that team, or is it like, do you know what? Faction was supposed to come out this year or next year. We got to give it up. It's going to be interesting the way Sony is going to be moving. I think they're in trouble. Personally, that's what I said in 2020, because the way Microsoft is moving and the way the industry is moving. It's a different ball game right now. People have got money to spend. People want that slice, the pie of the slice. They want that slice. You got Amazon, Netflix, Tencent, Saudi Arabia. All these big boys have got billions. Google tried to come, they failed. But overall, what's going on right now? You've seen what's happening with Sony. Sony is struggling. No matter what, we talked about this, Carl, we've talked about this. The only way they can sell software is that dog shit PlayStation 5. When it comes to Xbox and their game software, multiple platforms everywhere. And that's the difference. And you've seen it right now. They got to pivot, they got to save money, and they got to kind of rebuild. How long would that take? We heard just recently that, I don't know if this is a topic, when it comes to 2024, what they're doing, locking up third-party games. Trying to cover the first party. That's what's happening right now. So, guys, trust me, you guys can clip this, you ponies. When it comes to PlayStation, they're in trouble. I said it on the GAAS show. They're broke. They got to change things up. They don't like the direction of the PlayStation studios from Jim Ryan's future. That's what they got rid of him, and Connie Booth as well. So it's going to be interesting what's going to happen in 2024. But before I pass on to Joey R&B, maybe Jim Ryan was right. Maybe once Max have acquired ABK, they would never ever recover.
Jim Ryan said that shit.
He said that shit. So it's been 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Hey, shit's going down, bro.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. Let me get these super chats before the rest of the panel go. Jay Rember with the 5. Looks like Jim Ryan wasn't lying after all when he said PlayStation couldn't recover. 100%.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, 100%. Jay Rember, man, it's crazy right now. G Stealth with the 2. Good afternoon, POS. Hey, G Stealth, how you doing, my brother? What's up with you? Blind Riot with the 10. How dare Jaffe come at Sean with his butterball bearded buffet body? He needs moving to the zoo. Disrespect intended. TTMS.
Take him to the zoo.
Take him to the zoo. Raiden Blade. Remember, for 28 months, Bungie is out. Give it 1 year and they will be gone. SIE have issues. They have no plan. All their leaders failed them. I can only imagine the shareholders. Ugh. Bro, it's that's not looking good right now. Let's be real. Listen, if this was Xbox, I would be worried. I would be concerned. I mean, how can you not be concerned? Listen, man, when Xbox was out like by 2015, 2016, when they really didn't have a roadmap, bro. Yes, I was concerned. Like, where's the roadmap? It wasn't until 2018 where I was relieved. Like, oh, okay, here's that investment I was waiting for, right? So PlayStation had some studios they bought, but they bought those studios for games as a service, with the exception of somebody like Nixus, who was for PC. All right, so let's talk about it, man. That Dwayne Calavito with the 5, all these ponies who kept saying Xbox needs to better manage their studios. Where they're referring to laying off people, were they referring to laying off people like Sony is? Shaking my head. Yep. Bro, this is some serious stuff, man. Kizzo, remember for 4 months, Jim Ryan imploding PlayStation with live service canceling projects while Phil giving us game after game, plus ABK. Phil Spencer, the destroyer of ponies. I love it, bro.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
I love it. Andrew Hope, thank you for the 10 Canadian, brother. Appreciate you. Lord Star Killer with the 10. One thing to note, Sony's net worth was $98.7 billion last Friday, down from a peak of $156.7 billion in December 2021. Wow, is that true? Damn.
According
Per
to
micro trends, and has never recovered. A loss of about 37% net worth. Yikes.
Whoa.
Damn. Didn't know that. That's not good.
TTS, play TTS.
God Emperor Sofa King with the 2. PlayStation's on death's door. Rest in piss, ponies. Damn. El Monte with the 5. It's amazing how a change in leadership can save a brand. If Xbox was going down, I was going down with the ship like I did with Sega. Yeah, man. I mean, bro.
Listen, let me add this before you continue. If it wasn't for Phil Spencer, trust me, as a gamer, he's a gamer. Remember that, guys. These other leaders before, most of them guys were the CEOs, businessmen. Phil Spencer was a gamer, so he understood that side of the business and learned the business of the CEO and becoming a manager, like the CEO of gaming, which is today. But he understood he's a gamer, and guys, trust me, Phil Spencer played a major part for
A
Xbox
huge
to
part.
push through 2014 onwards.
Huge part, Sean. And it took time. Like I said, it took time because of the rebuild process. Nothing happens overnight.
I remember they were laughing at us, bro.
Oh my God,
when I was
man.
doing them dog shit podcast back then, bro.
Oh man.
Rebuild. 7 years. Phil's been in charge for 5 years. What has he given?
And he ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing.
You remember that
Sean,
shit?
Sean, they used to R&B. I know you know, Joy. I know you know too. Phil ain't did nothing in all these years. He was rebuilding Xbox brand. You dummies. Look at it now. Look at it.
I'm glad you brought that up, Dirt, because that's always the Johnny come lately. That's the one thing they would always go to. I'm glad you brought the sports reference because shout out to my Miami Dolphins. They're on the other side of their rebuild. A few years ago, they were rebuilding. They had got rid of their head coach because of some iffy stuff. They got in a brand new quarterbacks fresh out of college that people weren't sure about. People were saying, well, they should have got the guy that went to the Denver Broncos. Should have got this, they got that. And while they were rebuilding, while they were getting their team together, everybody talked all this trash. Same thing with the Ponies. They talked all this trash when we were rebuilding, when we were buying studios, when they were implementing Gamepass, when they were finally fixing the garbage fire that was Xbox and PC gaming. Remember, because how quickly forget that PC gaming with Xbox was trash. There was no point in using it. All you have was Steam and GOG and everything else. There's no point in having an Xbox and using their PC game store for anything. There was no point. It was dead. How quickly you forget how fast Phil Spencer just repaired that to now it's a viable stream of income for Xbox. Now they have the games on Steam. Now they have Game Pass PC and Ultimate. Now we're seeing the fruits of their labor, and the ponies' vocabulary is changing. They still try to hold on to a few things, but it's changing. And I just think it's hilarious how they have all these fingers to point at us, but their ship is literally sinking right now. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I wish I had a wife as loyal as these ponies are to PlayStation, man, because they'll stick with you through thick and thin, through the FBI, in case everybody. They won't leave for nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's rough out here, but let me get the rest of these super chat skills because we got some more to say about this topic. Shout out to the 720 people in here.
Salute.
Oh, my bad. G Stealth with the 5. See, I don't get it, guys. These ponies saying PlayStation number one. Why in the hell they're firing your CEO? I don't get it. That's a valid question, G Stealth. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that because a lot of stuff needs to be talked about. Hoodie 18th with the 2 seems like a shift when the Xbox One came out. Well, yeah, it was a shift with the Xbox One because remember when it came out, Don Maxwell was gone. After E3 2013, Don Maxwell was gone. So that was a shift. We heard the story. There was really, Phil Spencer had to fight for the Xbox brand. And look what he did and look where we're at now. That shit is crazy, Andy. Look where we at now. Goodness. Game Shark member for 14 months. Sony going the way of Magnavox and Panasonic. Soon we have our Sony branded beard trimmers. Hashtag I hate them. Oh my God. Damn, beard trimmers. Oh shit. R&B will be happy with you, brother. G Stealth with the 5. Remember all these ponies laugh. I feel Spencer fired him. Now let's celebrate, guys, by showing the clip of Phil Spencer laughing. No problem, my brother. As soon as I get to it. It was still on the damn intros. Where did I put it at? Damn it. Oh,
it's there somewhere, bro. You'll find it. Come on.
Yeah, dut. There you go, G Step. Corey Tidwell with the 5. R&B stands for real notably black. Got Dirt looking like a red bone. Oh, I told you R&B my little brother, man. Andrew Hope with the 5 Canadian. All these layoffs and firings at Sony makes me think there's something much more sinister going on behind the scenes, aka legal wrongdoing. Didn't think about that. I hope they did nothing wrong like that, Andrew. Shit, that's interesting. Hector the Macho Man with the 5. I don't care if I don't get anything for Christmas this year. I just want Sony to be in the dirt.
Oh, shit.
Then Xbox can finally have God of War. Fuck ponies. Oh, come on, Hector. Oh man, you guys are hilarious, bro. Magnum Westward with the member for 3 months. I feel it feels like Abby is going through a PlayStation with a golf club,
Golf club,
crushing
yeah.
skulls.
Ah,
Not
damn.
Abby, bro. Oh, shit. Not Abby with the golf
I
club.
wanted to say that day on GAAS's show about
You should
factions
have.
and Neil Druckmann. Yeah, it's just one of them.
Yeah.
Next
Boss
time.
Red 77 to 5. Remember when ponies would laugh at us when we said wait until next year? Well, it's next year now, ponies, and I see y'all they laughing no more. Yeah, bro. They looking, oh God. But listen, these ponies, they deserve it, bro. Lord Starkiller to 5. One thing ponies do not realize. Sony operating profit was down 31% in quarter 1, which can lead to lower net worth and unfortunately layoffs. Yeah, that's what's happening, man. Call Weed with the 5, 2-1 consoles, 2-1 console sales, and look at the state of PlayStation.
Facts.
I can't wait to hear Brad what's that?
Economics.
Microeconomic analysis. He uses a lot of big words to say nothing. Yeah, man. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people, spin it. We'll show some of the damage control shortly. Spoony Love, remember for 2 months. Sup, you POSs. I found a mask of you and Sean. Tagged you on Twitter. Why R&B looks like the same color as his beard. Brother is matte black. Come on, man. Stop talking R&B, man. SSJ4 Mega with the 2. Quantum Air gets 45 on Meta. Ponies, look at this shit. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that later, too. Goodness. Joe Dunmore, member for 3 months. Sony is fighting to be in third place. Oh, man.
Damn.
Woo. Listen, guys. Joey, what's on your mind about this whole situation, my brother?
Okay, first of all, I want to apologize if you hear anything major in the background. There's some protesting happening in the country, so you might hear some things. So
No, you
I'll try to be mute as much as I can. The other thing is I'm not happy for people losing their jobs.
Mhm.
That's not the point of this podcast. We are hopefully these people get back on their feet, get into new studios, new ventures, and they do well in the future. With that being said, I remember us back in, let's say, 2015, 2016, 2017, before the first 5 acquisitions that Xbox had. All Xbox fans we were in uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, could Xbox still be around in the next 5 years? We didn't know. But what did we do actually in those times? We were critical with Xbox. We were asking them questions. We were demanding better from them. That's what we did as fans. Until 2018 came along, Phil presented the new 4 Xbox Game Studios, the new purchases. We saw the Xbox One X come out, shutting down the power narrative. So we saw a future. Okay, Xbox is still in the game, but that didn't stop us. We still got critical with them when these games coming out. What's going on with management? Redfall. We're still being critical with the platform, even till this day. After ABK and after Bethesda, we're still being critical with the platform because we love this platform and we don't want it to go away. Now you look at the pony side. All this time since the Xbox One, they've been talking shit against the Xbox, putting a blind eye on everything bad PlayStation does, using the excuse that PlayStation is winning 2-1, 3-1, 5-1, whatever the one you want to use. Coming to this day, you cannot tell me that something is not wrong inside the organization of Sony. Either they were not prepared for the future or what the industry is dictating now with games as a service, other models that has nothing to do with single player games, or something inside is just rotten. You got your president, your leader leaving. You got apparently the soul of the company that brings out all these games with Connie Booth.
Mm-hmm.
You said you paid $1 billion to retain talent, and now you're firing that same talent.
2 years
Bungie
later.
You're purchasing little studios, little things that we don't even know how many people they're like in these studios, and you're canceling their projects right away. We're hearing mumblings here and there. Factions is gone, and the only thing that you have for you is a known IP since the 60s that everybody loves that's called Spider-Man. And your console that luckily, and thank God for it, you're selling more than play Xbox just because there's people around the world that have never seen an Xbox in real life. That's what you got for going. And what do you say? Zero criticism. You're not worried about it at all. but you're still looking at us Xbox fans. You're still looking at the platform of Xbox. I'm sorry, but right now you should be looking at your own house, bro. Right now,
100%.
your wife is cheating on your back, and you're saying, "Nah,
shit.
we're good. Nah, we're good." That's just a friend. That's my cousin. Some stupid shit like that.
Oh no.
Stop right now, ponies. This is not even console war. This is as a fan of whatever you are. Start being critical at PlayStation because they're laying off people just to make a profit. That's what they're doing. Their margins are low. Things are changing. So they're not going to put their shareholders in a bad position. So what do you do as a business? You lay off people. Start looking at your own problems and stop looking at us Xbox. When Xbox starts fucking up with all these studios, then we will start talking. But right now, Xbox is fine. Xbox just hired 10,000 people
Yep.
in one sitting.
10,000 plus, Joey.
So, ponies, look, stop talking the stupid shit you're talking and start thinking. Stop hanging on. Consoles are selling 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Stop thinking you are the number one console by default. Let me explain what default means. There's people out there in the world that just think about gaming. PlayStation. Without any critical thinking. They think PlayStation is the only way or only place you can play video games. That's default. People who buy COD, Madden, FIFA, all the casual games in the world.
That's the reason PlayStation is selling so much.
That's the reason PlayStation is winning 2 to 1. I've known people right here in Panama that have never seen an Xbox until they come to my house. And they're like, what is that? That's the Xbox. You could play Mortal Kombat on that? Because I was playing Mortal Kombat one day when a neighbor of mine came by. He didn't know that. So you guys are just winning by default in console sales. Not because of critical thinking or anything, but that's all I have to say. Stop thinking about
Joey,
us. Start thinking about your own platform.
Personally, I just think you made some great points there, and personally, you're just asking too much from these ponies.
hey, you know what? Joey right though, because I was saying this, like me and Sean been saying this for like a month or two now. Just worry about your own house. Stop worrying about Xbox, because throughout this year, PlayStation had no games. Final Fantasy. I'm talking about first party content. They had no first party content until Spider-Man 2 came out. But these guys constantly worried about Starfield, worried about Forza Motorsport. There's been layoffs, and they're still talking about Xbox console sales. Listen, I'm talking shit earlier on Twitter. I said my reaction if a PlayStation fanboy say something to me about console sales after hearing the latest round of PlayStation news. And I got the clip from Nutty Professor. We said, come on, Cletus. So, some of the Xbox homies is like, yeah, Dirk, they ain't doing right. So as soon as I said this in that tweet about console sales, this pony said Sony about to sell more consoles in 1 year than Xbox did in 3 years. Did you hear what I just said?
Oh, God.
You guys are ignoring what's going on in PlayStation. You guys are ignoring the turmoil that's happening at PlayStation and talking about console sales. This guy responded to the tweet where I said, stop talking about console sales because PlayStation has some more shit going on, and he's still talking about console sales.
You know what, Dirt? I'm trying to figure out. For the longest, I could never figure out why ponies are so gung ho. And I was listening back to Sean when he was on Game On Data with GAAS and David Jaffe and Colt. And David Jaffe said something where he was like, look, it's crazy fanboys on both sides. Pretty true. But with how things have gone this last generation and how the ponies, they're riding high on the success of PS4, PS3, PS5, and, the games. And while we were on the downhill, they're on the uphill. Cool. But this level of just ignoring everything, I have to say definitively, ponies have the worst fanboys than both between the two. They definitely have the worst fanboys because when I think they're still riding off that high of just having the quote unquote better console and a better sales for, like, the past 2 generations, however way it was.
The popular console.
They have they have the popular console. They have
That's
their
what they're writing
entitled
off on.
fan base.
But
They're the
true.
entitled fan base. This entitlement comes from when they finally defeated Nintendo in the game, and since then they've been riding high. Since they beat Nintendo and destroyed Sega, even though Sega was did it by themselves in some certain parts, they have been riding high out of that, believing that they're number one. Now they're believing that they're Apple like powerful. Now they actually believe their brand is Apple in certain aspects. That's the thing with ponies right now. And the other part that I don't understand is, and my dog is barking. Sorry. Yes, you're winning in console sales, but that's not the business you should be championing about, because consoles does not make the amount of money that software does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're selling a lot of consoles. How much money you're making out of those consoles actually? Like for real?
Mm-hmm.
Are you making what, $25 out of each console for real? What is the margin of profit you actually making on those consoles? So when you see that chart that magically they deleted, and sorry about my dog, you see the margin that all the revenue that Sony did, but the profit was like this big. And then you see all the revenue that Xbox did, and the profit was almost right there with PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So something ain't right. So something you're capping for the wrong business then.
But hold on.
If you're thinking,
but hold on a second. They like to cap and dance in the streets about MPDs and console sales about this quarter and make it all this money. No, they brag about console sales. They brag about MPD sales when they actually do make MPD, and they want to cap for the UK physical copy sales. If they're so successful, why the hell they all fire all these people and kick people out the door?
That's a valid question. I think that's kind of what Joey's saying and what everybody's saying, bro.
I'm hearing that they're talking about inflation now. Dumbass.
No, I don't hear no damn inflation.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Because I'm glad Island J came into the chat, because Joey, when you talked about these entitled PlayStation fans, I was watching his latest video, and he put up a clip of JTech TV. JTech TV was literally saying that Alan Wake 2 should not be rated that high because it's not Spider-Man. It's not a PlayStation game. Pretty much that's what he was saying. I don't know if Island J still in here, but that's what he was saying.
That's his excuse. That's his excuse.
He was like, look at the hair. The hair doesn't look nowhere near as good as Spider-Man. And I'm like, bro, it's a freaking multi-platform game. Why can't a multi-platform game get a high score? Because he was really like, yo, this game should not be scored as high as Spider-Man. Like, the entitlement to these PlayStation guys.
Have you seen the hair in Spider-Man or the skin in Spider-Man? They look plastic.
Bro, listen, I'm just telling you what I heard. I'm just telling you what it looks. No, this really game should not be in the same league with Spider-Man. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. He's like, her hair is more pixelated. And I was like,
before you get these super chats to build up, it's the entitlement. How dare you compare a PlayStation banger against its multiplayer? How dare you compare this game versus Xbox? They're not in the same league. That's the problem, bro. When Spider-Man is looking spooky, buggy as fuck, you send the internet, bro. We're not making this shit up. Other people have been doing this stuff. They're clipping it. When they see that, they get upset. When you compare a game that's on the same level, gets basically similar score, maybe a higher score, that's bullshit. PlayStation is where it's at. No games can compete against PlayStation first-party titles. That's what it's about, bro. As soon as something gets a bit close, like
even the multiplayer.
No, the reason why when it becomes to Alan Wake, bro, do you know why? Because it scares them, because it's a possible Game of the Year contender, and the scores are similar, basically. So it's competing against their precious Spider-Man. Both of them games will come out a week apart only. So people are talking about Alan Wake. What have they said? It's probably the best looking game they have seen this generation so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last week, the people might have said, yo, Spider-Man was amazing, swing to the left, blah, blah, blah. But Alan Wake has come and everybody's talking about Game of the Year, Game of the Year, Game of the Year. It's taking away that Spider-Man hype a bit. That's what's happening. That's why JTech and many of these other ponies are pissed off, because a week later, the Alan Wake's come out. Who expected Alan Wake to get like a 90, 92, 94?
Yeah,
none of
crazy.
us. If we go high 85 or 86, that's what it is, bro. It's taking away the limelight from Spider-Man.
And let me get a super chat, Joey. It's like I gotta get these
No,
super
no,
chats.
real short. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what else is bothering them? That Alan Wake is beating a first-party Sony game with their own game, third person, over the shoulder, storytelling, cinematic video game,
Yeah,
and they don't like it.
they don't like it, bro. Long live the Black Mama with the 2 new Sony pack in the air. Is this new Sony pack in the air? This gas or what? That is a good question. Smoking that Sony pack, G Stealth with the 5, not Jim Bryan. He got his savage package. He got paid, even he got fired, a couple million. It's Jim Ryan, G Stealth. It is all good though, brother.
I love it.
I love G Stealth. Aztec Warrior with the 2. Pony say Xbox would mass fire at ABK. Meanwhile, Sony. Oh yeah. You know that.
And it's possible that there will be
Yeah,
some
I mean, that's, I'm
jobs
sure.
that go.
Listen, we're gonna talk about it. Like there were some layoffs that LinkedIn. Ponies are pulling that out, like, oh, yo, look at this. Look at this. Nolan Knight member for 4 months. Xbox will have to bail out PlayStation eventually to avoid cries of monopoly after PlayStation crashes.
Let them burn.
God Emperor Sofa King with the 5. Hey, yo, did y'all know all studios will be using mesh shaders going forward? Guess what console does have mesh shaders? And this
I
info
really
was
hope
via
to
Digital
do
Foundry.
God Emperor Sofa King. I really hope to do, because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Bone Slave with the 2. Sony getting ready for this pay cut from COD. Yo, I'm telling you, hey, Bone Slave, you right about that. I mean, they're not gonna get as much money yearly from COD that they usually get, man. I'm telling you. Dwayne Calavito with the 10. For all the people who were laid off from Sony, I'm sure Phil Spencer will have a place for you all on the winning side. 45 gaming studios that Microsoft now has. There's plenty of work, I'm sure. Yeah, I already saw some. I saw Bethesda reach out. Who else reached out? Was it Playground Games reached out? I believe
so. And
Nice.
I didn't know that. That's nice.
Yep.
That's
My bum gums, MBG baby with the 2 pounds. New name, C-Man stains on Dreamcast got face. Oh my God. Wolverine with the 2. We good over here. Hashtag Xbox forever. Yep.
TTS, bro.
Yep. Michael Fresh with the 5. What's good, y'all? Shout out Dut. He was all chummy with the Stables and Dreamcast guy chat the other day. Think he's going undercover? TTS holding line. Wasn't me, brother. Somebody must be imitating me.
Yeah, it must be.
It definitely wasn't me. Trust me. Wasn't me. Karen's raised the potato salad with the 2. Joey with the camera. My jigger. Denzel voice.
That J.I. is because of Jungle, just in case.
Yeah, probably.
Wolverine with the 2. Like King said, they're about to be an app. Yo, King is always right? He's like, what do you say, 98% right?
Yep,
that's right.
The Angry Therapist with the 2. PS5 attach rate is crazy horrible. It sure is, man. Look, we know most people bought the PS5 that were casuals. The only first-party game that moved units is Spider-Man and probably God of War. Even The Last of Us 2, in my opinion, only selling 10 million was a letdown, in my opinion.
I'm not joking by saying that the consoles, it's just popular by default. Unfortunately, Xbox is not promoted worldwide. I'm serious about this. The States, God bless you guys, and you guys in the UK, you guys actually see merchandise and commercials about Xbox. On the other parts of the world, people don't even know what an Xbox is.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate, bro. That's unfortunate. Hopefully that changes. God the blessed one with the 2. On my mama's mama. I didn't know R&B was a brother.
You didn't know that.
What?
Wait, hold on. What do you thought he was? For real? You thought? Oh, come on.
For real?
He's into BBWs.
Come on, man. Raiden Blade with the 5 pounds. PS5 sale. This gen ends in 7 years. Xbox has released 3 consoles and PS5 released 5.
Damn.
Series S is kicking them. The teeth. Alan
In
Wake.
the teeth.
Oh, in the teeth. I just read it how it says it on here. So if they mess up, I just read it. Alan Wake 2, they need a pro. Yeah, man. They might.
But it's just the problem. It's not like we didn't see this coming. I can understand to a degree ponies riding high on our success, but Sony themselves not seeing this coming. Like, come on now. I get the ponies riding high. So don't tell me the Sony execs were just riding high off all the hype self-fulfilled hype from what the fanboys were giving them, or
Mm.
were they not? Were they successful? Kind of, but not that successful. They just rode on it for like generation after generation.
I think the first sign of something weird happening is when Jim Ryan announced that they were doing like 10 games as a service.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since that day,
No.
Hey, you know what?
something happened.
I want to talk about that.
Go before that.
separately next.
Go before that. Go when Charlotte got kicked out the door because he didn't like how they wanted.
True. There you go. Like that doesn't make sense that the guy that is making money hand over fist, beating the Xbox out of a generation and everything.
So
it's just fired. And now, yesterday in the Iron Lords, they were kind of David Jaffe was kind of dancing on that question if he was fired or not. Then King David said something, and Jaffe said, "Are you reading my emails?"
Oh yeah.
Because kind of King David kind of predicted a lot of stuff that Jaffe kind of didn't want to say. So there's a lot of things like a lot of people got fired.
It's not a prediction.
There's like a fight between Japan.
It's a spoiler.
The
issue is so Sony execs were so full of themselves they thought they could keep going the same way and not change. That's what it started. That's what it started like.
We'll talk about that, Jim Ryan. Why he had to definitely get the rest of the
So we're definitely going to pivot to Jim Ryan specifically in the games as a service focus. Hoodie 18th with the 2 Spider-Man games coming out like these sports games. Facts.
Yeah.
I saw somebody put some type of Spider-Man 3 teaser, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody said, no.
Shit,
they said Insomniac's road plan is going to be a Venom spinoff because they asked one developer and they said they'll do it if the fans want it.
Yeah, I saw that, but somebody actually made like a Spider-Man 3 poster. But some PlayStation guy said, bro.
That's fine though.
But some PlayStation guy said, bro, they better not make a Spider-Man 3 at least until the PS6. And some other player was like, "Why you say that, dude? Bro?"
But here's the
thing: Spider-Man game. And let me get a message.
Go.
Yeah, but that's true, bro. 3 Spider-Man games in 5 years. Carl Weeb with the 2 Spider-Man should not be in the game of the year discussion. I don't think it should be either. But we'll see.
Has anybody played it?
Yeah, no. I played it. Like the homie 2 man.
I'm a real bot. I refuse to buy anything PlayStation until it's in the bargain bin.
Well, like I said, I played my PS5 for 20 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude,
and I've had that shit for like over a year, too.
I haven't get rid of my PS4.
You've done us proud, Devin. You've done us proud.
Like so, Devin's like, when this with the 2 ponies still talking about Starfield. What the f,
bro?
Let's talk about Redfall.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we're going back to Redfall now.
Nintendo the Otaku with the 5. When Nintendo reports their success, you don't see it followed by executives leaving, layoffs, multiple games canceled, only one first-party game in a year. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
That's right, bro.
So going on. Oh my god!
I got a few more super chats, though. Let me get through these. Davey Aranda with the 2. He said,
somebody woke a sleeping giant.
Now just give us that $3.90.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody woke a sleeping giant, Davey. Fantas Archer with the 5. Ponies buying PS5 like rich folks buying grand pianos, which neither group can play. He said so. It's just sitting there for sure.
It's just sitting there. Yeah, mine's there for sure.
yeah, like a Sean fake background. Lord Starkill with the 5. Harry Osborn smiling Spider-Man 2 sometimes reminds me of the smell what's that Smilex smiling in 1989 Batman movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what he talking about.
Okay, and Batman 89, the movie, the Joker was selling cosmetics and personal hygiene with brand X that was Venom shit. So people were smiling. So he was saying smiling.
Why so serious? Remember for 7 months, Sean, a hunter gatherer. The hell does that mean?
Hunter gatherer. What do you mean by that, Playboy?
Nomad.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Raheem Linkhorn with 5. It's Squid Games over at PlayStation. Facts, bro. They playing Squid Games over there. Facts, man. Hey, that's a good show. When they gonna do another one? Ray with the 5. Hey, yo, on my grandmother, R&B is darker than dirt. He is now the darkest mofo on YouTube from the power of on 10 Titans. Hey, yo. Oh, come on, man.
Leave R&B. Leave
R&B is being mistaken because he's
His lighting is bad. He's not as dark as me. His lighting is bad. Call Weed with the 2 Jack move, cook Spider-Man on weapon wheel. Jack move. Hey, listen, bro. I say all the time, Jack move is one pony. I think it's hilarious, man. And he will cook PlayStation when he don't like it. When he don't like something, he'll cook PlayStation, bro.
I love it, bro. Funny guy.
Justin March. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, Justin March. Appreciate it, bro.
Justin March.
Yeah, Blind Riot with the 5. I paid $500 for 20 minutes, but it didn't involve a PS5. Whoa.
TTS Playboy. TTS Playboy.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me change the timestamp because I do want to, what is it, 51? I do want to get into some more specifics surrounding PlayStation with their games as a service strategy, because like we said earlier, they're not, well, like the rumor is they're about to go back. They're not going to go through with the games as a service thing anymore. They're going to, I guess, I'm assuming, go back to what originally worked for them. But let me bring this up. But the thing with that is that going to work for them at this point. PlayStation is scaling back its games as a service ambitions. Is being reported. Sony is said to be reversing course and leveraging third parties to catch up on some IPs. Fellas, if this is true,
Catching up?
right? If this is true, this means Haven, Firewalk, Bungie, some of the teams they acquired just for games as a service. What happens to those teams? That's the number one question. That's the first question. The second question, okay, if they're going to go back to doing what they are good at, which is single player games, okay. Spider-Man just came out with a soundtrack. They're doing Wolverine. I'm assuming Sucker Punch is doing Ghost 2. I'm assuming that. Neil Druckmann said he's working on a single player game. What about everything else? When are these games coming out? So if they're about to pivot to third party for their game, for their titles, bro, let's be real. That's going to be looking terrible. They already got Stellar Yams.
What?
Stellar Cheeks, Stellar Blade. They got Final Fantasy Rebirth. They got Rise of Ronin. They got some games.
That's a mobile game.
What? Rise of Ronin? No, it's not.
Basically.
No, you're talking about Phantom. You're talking about Phantom Blade. Phantom Blade is a mobile game.
Both of them, then.
Phantom Blade, yeah. No, like Phantom Blade looks all right.
That last game was a mobile game.
Phantom Blade looks okay, but I'm thinking,
No,
bro,
does, but you know.
But what's going to happen? Because we're not talking. Listen, people, us Xbox guys, we're talking about this because they need to get this smoke. They definitely need it. After all them years of shit they said about Xbox, they need to get this smoke. So, PlayStation's future, let's be honest, guys, it's looking shaky as hell.
Facts.
Because their investments. So if Bungie leaves within the next couple years, that's $3.5 billion gone to waste. Because they brought them there for the expertise on games as a service, but now you're not doing games as a service. That's $3.5 billion wasted.
I have a question, Dirt.
Yeah.
When that tweet did you just bring out? When did it come out? When was tweeted?
The 28th, which is 2 days ago.
When did the Bungie news came out today, right? So it's kind of related.
Right. Yep.
That kind of confirms something. It confirms that Sony I think is canceling every single games as a service game, and they're firing people to not, report any losses.
And Joy, you're right. And they blame, in my opinion, this is just me. They blame
the producer.
They blame Connie
she's the
Booth,
producer.
like
she's the producer
David
of
Jeffrey
everything.
said, and Jim Ryan.
She's the producer of everything.
Yep.
So they're fired. And Bungie, because it's like one of those, is the studio actually telling everybody what to do and not to do. I think they're getting layoffs because of that same reason. I think Sony is going to report massive loss. I could be extremely wrong, but I think they're going to have a massive loss. So that's why they're firing everybody to not do anything. They're doing what they know, because they thought games as a service was easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not easy. So I think they're pulling back on their investment. They're cutting it off because they saw everything. Oh, this is not going to work, and they're going to do whatever they know. They're going to do exactly what they know what to do, which is the storytelling games. Everything, but they just also telling me that in the future, because I also saw another tweet about it, that Sony is going to be like in the market to buy more things. So I think they're going to be as aggressive, or even more, buying these third-party titles and making them exclusive because they can't cover it. So I will not be surprised if they make a Hogwarts Legacy 2 and that's exclusive to PlayStation.
See, but let me show you guys.
No, I think they're pulling back, doing whatever they know what they do best, firing a lot of people to not report a loss.
See,
and they're going to be aggressive with a third party.
Joey, but the thing is, what they do best, is it sustainable?
No.
Now that this, not in, bruh. Poster posted this a couple days ago. This is monthly active users for September on the PlayStation. Top 10 monthly active users. We see these games: Fortnite, Call of Duty, GTA, Saints Row, NBA 2K23, Apex Legends, Minecraft, NBA 2K24, Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, Mortal Kombat 1. Is there any PlayStation game in that top 10?
Nope.
In the top 20.
There's 3 Xbox games, though.
In the top 20, I think there was only one PlayStation game in the top 20, and it was like MLB The Show, which is a third party.
MLB The Show, yeah.
It's multiplayer.
Yeah. And I mean, that's fine. That is a multiplayer. But my point is, like what Post Up said, Jim Ryan and Connie understood this. When it comes to first party games, the PlayStation community is unsustainable. So if they move back to doing their single player games, which they do great, do not get me wrong, I do enjoy some of their games.
Yes, they do. We're not going
to make money.
Do great, but those games are quality, so they're expensive.
They
cannot 100% go back that way, Joey. I mean, they can't because it's not sustainable.
Here's the other crazy thing also that I learned yesterday with the Iron Lords. Alan Wake only cost like around $50 to $75 million to make.
Wow.
And look at the quality of that game.
You know what's crazy to me that I thought about? You know how everybody said how empty 2022 was for Xbox? Like, yeah, I'm thinking of PlayStation's 2023 this year. See, in 2022, Xbox dropped 4 first-party games in an expansion for Forza Horizon 5. This year, Sony's only released 2 first-party games. Just
What's
2.
The second one?
With no, I don't even know what
you had Forspoken.
That went first party.
That's not first party.
It's just one then.
Okay, MLB
and Spider-Man.
On the Hole of the Mountain.
I don't consider that's a VR game.
Hey, bro, VR don't count, Sean.
VR ain't counting.
It counts to these guys.
Dirt, I know this has nothing to do with Xbox. Whatever is happening to Sony, it's Sony's problem, not Xbox. But I also would like to Xbox, like Phil and everybody else, look at Sony and learn what are they doing wrong, so we don't suffer it. These budgets are out of control. We know this. These budgets with certain games are out of control. So the industry itself has to study themselves, like look at itself, like what are we doing wrong? These things are not sustainable. And then you have these little projects with little money making millions of dollars. Let's go back to the video game, the movie industry also. Deadpool came out and Deadpool only cost $60 million to make, and look at the amount of money it did. Same thing with the Joker.
Bro,
it's Five Nights at Freddy's, $20 million cost to make that movie, and it made $100 million. The entire industry, the entertainment industry, has to start looking at itself like, what's going on with these budgets? It's crazy.
What could they be doing to cost so much damn money? The engines.
I see something in this damn chat that's hilarious to me.
Well, what is it?
Hold y'all horses for a second. Let me get these super chats because I don't want to let this pony go ahead of the homies. Buck with the 10. Microsoft let Bungie go with Halo at its peak. ABK let Bungie out of 10-year deal with Destiny at its peak. Phil Spencer knew Bungie was passed around, girl, wife for 3.17 billion. Yeah, I heard that Xbox was going to buy Bungie, but I heard that Phil Spencer thought Bungie was asking for too much money and they wanted too much power.
He was right.
He was absolutely right.
Bungie ain't worth shit.
X-Man with the 20 years on Xbox Live. Hold the line, bros. Xbox bros. Absolutely, bro.
Yes.
Now, this is one of the pony. Listen, this guy got to be a pony.
Screen name?
Listen, hold on. Screen name with the 2. Yo, Dirt, let's keep it real and address Hellblade 2. So I'm reading like, what is he talking about? Then I go to the next one.
What do we need to address?
I'm concerned about Hellblade 2 Compact. We ain't talking about no damn Hellblade 2.
Wait, what?
Well, hold on. Are we sure he's a pony though?
I'm not sure, but why the fuck is he bringing up Hellblade 2?
Facts.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's a pony now, but
we will address Hellblade the day we see Hellblade.
When they show it, we'll address it. Okay. All right.
Now, there's nothing to talk about.
Dirt, you know what I want to address? Wolverine combat.
There you go.
Let's discuss Wolverine.
Spider-Man 2 gameplay until the showcase of this year.
You know what I want to discuss? I want to discuss factions gameplay, Dirt.
Let's
see what's happening with that. What are we doing here?
TTS Playboy.
Yeah. Man, Dingo with the 2. R&B got that open your pants and look down darkness. Oh, shit, man. Come on, man.
What are we doing, man? What is this?
Oh, man.
I'm trying
to hold on. I'm trying to hold on to my chapters, man.
I can't believe you guys put that mental image on everybody. Like, what the fuck?
Discuss abandoned
the angry
gameplay.
therapist with the 5. $3 billion ain't wasted. They got Bungie on level. Oh, so you said they paying? Oh man, Mark 186 member for 5 months. It's been Halloween all year for PlayStation. Spooky stuff happening over there. Absolutely, man. I do feel that Jim Ryan, like you said, Joe, I think he was too aggressive with the games as a service. Kind of ease into it, man. We're doing 10 games as a service. We're not going to make our great studios do games as a service. That's a little bit too much.
I also believe that the way people are approaching games as a service is wrong. Remember how we had multiplayer back in the day? We had a single player game attached to a multiplayer game. So we started to feel like attachment to these characters and to the gameplay. So we like the multiplayer. Now here's a multiplayer with a bunch of characters we don't know nothing about and have fun.
Right.
And we're like, I don't give a fuck.
This name though. SNS with the 5 pounds.
That's the UK.
Oh my God.
UK, brother. What's going on? I'll say because it's from the UK. Sagging nut sacks. What's going on?
Sagging neck sack.
Finally catching you guys live.
Heroes.
Finally catching you guys live. A long time watcher, but never had the chance to watch you live. Just showing some love and keep up the good work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
I appreciate it, Playboy.
Call Weed with the 2. Big Phil said he not playing that third-party exclusive BS. Nah, yeah, man. Phil said, listen, that gets you in trouble. We talked about this so many times before. The Xbox 360 had a lot of third-party exclusives. It was great during that time. But when those studios wouldn't do sequels or went on and got acquired by another company, then it was a problem. Phil said, we can't get burned like that again. We can't get a Crackdown 3 Cloud Gen team getting acquired by Epic or whoever picked them up. We can't get a Sunset Overdrive team being acquired by Sony, Insomniac. We can't get a Rise Son of Rome again that they didn't want to do a sequel and they own the rights to the game. They said, we're not letting that happen again. We're going to buy these teams. They're going to be under us. I love it.
So I really don't understand why they would reverse course, especially after spending all that money. Personally, I don't believe it. Because
let me get the rest of super chats though, homie. Before
damn,
because I still got a few more. I still got a few more. Before you get into your point, Rain G4 Defy D-Batch has a Robocop hairline. His hair snaps back. His hair snaps off and snaps back on. Oh man. Hey man, D-Batch is still talking shit about me too. But that dude don't matter. Yeah, you were. Smoony Love with the 500 yen. I get it. R&B got the mic with the light so that we can see him. At least light reflects off a Dirt forehead. R&B soaks up the light. Come on, man. Leave R&B alone, brother. This brother is on camera trying to be nice. Screen name with who said Dirt. I'm not a pony, bro. I watch all the time. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because I have seen your name before, but read the room, my brother. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Hellblade, man. Ain't nobody talking about no concern of an Xbox game right now. We are talking about what's going on at PlayStation. I just need you to read the room, my brother. All right? Next time, hold that question until we talk about Hellblade in the future.
Hold that question until we actually see something.
You got to read the room, brother. All right. Victor Alistine, thank you for becoming a member, man. Shout out to you, Vic. I ain't seen you in a
Salute to
while.
you,
Jay Remember is giving away something. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to leave it on the screen for 10 more seconds. Shout out to Jay Remember.
Whoever gets it, please give him a shout out and thank the guy. Because I see a lot of people get the codes on other podcasts and they don't say even thank you, bro. Just thank the guy, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shout out to the 943 people in here.
Salute.
Thank you, Jay Remember. Hopefully everybody that got the code, they got it. Spartan 661, member for 3 months. I'm sick of hearing these ponies on Xbox games they don't have. Their opinions are irrelevant. Knowing what Xbox has down the pipeline has them shook.
Absolutely.
Shook, bro.
I said that to David.
Taking Nucksack with the 5 pounds. What up, Sean Dutt? What happened to Tsunami? Have a good show. No, you know, it's a long story, but we're still cool with them. People like Subi on our like big shows, our E3 shows or whatever. He's still like kicking with us, man. So you know, Sue cool.
We had creative differences, but we're cool. Okay.
It's all good. So R&B. What were you trying to say, bro? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I had to get those super
chats. Just a lot of love in the super chats today, man. That's what's
absolutely
up.
Right.
But,
shout out.
I for one do not believe they put in all that effort, if they ever did put any effort into games to service games. Just the reverse course now, because the reason Sean Laney got fired, the reason they put Jim Ryan in is because they knew we can't just keep making single player games the way we make single player games because they're too expensive and we don't get enough return. So all this Captain Coonan about God of War sales, Spider-Man sales, console sales doesn't mean nothing when our bottom line is falling out. So I don't understand with all these talented creative people and Sean Laney included. Well, he was stubborn in one way, but I don't understand how nobody saw this coming to where, hey, we're not making enough money doing what we do. We got to diversify. Instead of just jamming your foot on the gas, say we got to have 10 games as live service games right in the next year or so. Why not go back in the crates, look at the IPs you already have. They own SOCOM. I don't understand. I'm gonna keep saying this. They own SOCOM, which is one of the more popular shooting games back on the PS2, and they did nothing with it. They own Killzone. They own what's the one? It's like World War II but aliens.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Resistance.
They own Resistance. They have shooters. So I'm not saying they should have saw Call of Duty leaving, but they have things they can replace it with. So
they don't have shit. Listen, R&B, nobody wants to play them old fucking games. That's what it is.
If they could have rebooted SOCOM, come on now.
No, listen, them games need to stay. Forget the SOCOM bullshit. I know these PlayStation dudes want SOCOM. Keep that shit back in the days. Killzone, keep that shit back in the days. Resistance, keep that shit there. If you want to do some BC remaster or high boost, whatever you want to call it, then bring it. But when it comes to them games, nobody cares about them games. You have to bring something new to the game. That's what Jim Ryan was trying to do this live services games. He had to, because nobody cares about them games. If people cared about the games, it would have been a situation like Halo, Gears. They would have continued playing them games. But when Killzone came out, dead. Resistance, dead. Uncharted, multiplayer, dead. Factions, dead.
If that's the case, and if that's the case that it is, then instead of, I don't know how he did it, but if I was at the head, I was Jim Ryan, I say, you know what? Looking at the Call of Duty, them trying to buy ABK, as I see them trying to buy ABK, in the back of my mind, I say, all right, let me try to set up something. Of course, it's not going to replace Call of Duty, but at least let's have our own first-party shooter, something with microtransactions, something that we could possibly be working on coming out of pipe.
I think Sean is right. In that point.
No, I'm saying don't use any of those, fine, but something.
But I think Sean is right in the point. Like, Sony looks at the numbers. Sony sees who's playing what, and their fan base. I think they don't care for multiplayer or shooters, and their fix was made with Call of Duty.
You're talking about the hardcore.
Yeah, they thought Call of Duty was. They really thought Call of Duty is going to be there forever, so they really had no need to do multiplayer by itself. They have Call of Duty, they have Fortnite, they have Apex. They're like, we're good on the multiplayer part. Our fan base don't really care.
True, but financially, it's a crutch that now's got kicked out from under them.
Yeah.
So if they're not going to do shooter microtransaction games, what type of games and service are you going to do? Those are the most popular ones.
No, they're trying it.
Oh.
You seen it with like Helldivers and Bungie's next game that's been delayed.
But that's what I'm
They're
saying.
doing that like fair
They're
games.
trying it, but the
shit.
problem is this is where the issues happening internally. When I talked about this on, we've talked about this many times as well. But when it comes to the first party studios, the top tier studios, when you got Naughty Dog, been like Game of the Year winners, 90 rated games, you got Bungie coming and telling them, listen, this ain't it. And so Neil and his team will be like, yo, like, back the fuck up. I'm one of the top tier studios. I helped PlayStation 3 get to a point. Naughty Dog, like, I know it was a different leadership then, but he was one of the reasons why PlayStation 3, 4 like kind of took off, like really good. You telling me that when it comes to my game, Factions, you're saying this ain't it. Bungie's going around telling these different studios that this ain't it, and Bungie's dropping 70 rated games, 60 rated games. That's why the when people start to push back, they'll get upset, and that's why internally maybe the high ups took a look and said, you know what, these studios need to concentrate on what they've been doing best for the last 15, 20 years, making single player games, great games. That's what's happened right now, and that's why I think you've seen a lot of kickback, and you've seen all of these people leaving.
See, like, but it still goes back. It still goes back to what I said, though. If they pivot back into what they're good at, which they are good at, single player games, what happens? What happens? Because
let me
they're going to be in the same situation they just found themselves in. Where
exactly.
you make all these critical games.
That's why Jim Ryan wanted to go to games as a service, because they were not getting enough revenue or profit from these single player games. Like you just said, Sean, you talking about Halo Master Chief Collection. That game came out in 2014. It's still being played to this day. Halo Infinite came out in 2021. A boost when Season 5 happened. Had a boost on Steam. They was in the top 10 on Steam as far as sales when Season 5 dropped. See if that's what they wanted, but what are they gonna do now, man?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If games as a service they're trying to change their mind on that, and they know they can't go back to single player games because it doesn't make enough money, where are they going to go?
That's the question.
Let me add this before you get the super chats. When it comes to the first party studios, the main ones I'm talking about, forget the ones that recently got bought, partnership, deviation, all that bullshit. Forget about them for a second. Maybe the main studios will revert back to that. Listen, guys, just focus 100% completely on single player games. Now, when it comes to guys like Bungie's, Deviation Game, Firesprite, Firework, all of them shitty studios, some of them may continue to make them games, but when it comes to your main top tier studios, just continue doing what you're doing best. But like I said, when it comes to the kickback, if they were concentrating on Factions, for example, like Naughty Dog, which we've been told has been put on ice or is cancelled.
Yeah, that shit canceled.
Majority of the team might have been working on Factions, and a small portion of the team might have been working on Last of Us Part 3. So that's taken like a year of development away if they cancel it straight away. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Now, you guys talked about when it comes to the live services games, what they're going to cancel. They cancel the Last of Us Factions for now, but when it comes to like the Deviation games, the Firework, Fire Sprites, I want to see what happens. And if they cancel them, then you know they're 100% going 100% back to the single player games. And studios like Fire Sprite, like that you were talking about this, studios like Fire Sprite, Deviation Games, I believe they'll become support studios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you know, one of them. Here's an honest question I got also. Like, is Sony losing their investment of all their games as a service now that they're pivoting back? We know they're making there's two announced. Out of all these people, three. A Marathon, Concord, and the one that they're stealing a bank or something.
Fair game.
Heist.
Fair games. My question is, what is like the bigger gamble? Making a new IP single player or making a games as a service? Like, what can lose you more money?
Both it's a gamble, bro. I mean, I think it depends on the budgets, honestly.
Can I say this? You know, if Naughty Dog makes a brand new game, if Sony Santa Monica makes a brand new game, you know that game is going to sell at 10 million.
Yeah, but it's not going to make. But let's say
I'm saying they could guarantee that 10 million. But when it comes to the live service, it could be dead in 2 weeks.
But here's the thing: what if it hits?
That's what they're afraid.
That's the gamble. That's the gamble.
Then it makes more money than whatever The Last of Us or whatever
100%.
single player they make.
100%,
So it's like,
Joey. They know for a fact that 90% Naughty Dog drops the game, it's selling 10 million over the course of like a few years.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the live service game, they're unsure because they don't know if they can manage that because it's not worked for them in the past.
But Sean, the problem is they have what 2-3 studios that are guaranteed to sell banger single player games. That's 3 out of how many? 20. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the problem.
Insomniac, Naughty Dog, and Sony Santa Monica,
and Guerrilla, their game sale like
Guerrilla, and let's put honorable mention MLB The Show because they're always there.
Yeah,
that's right.
We don't know Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch did Ghost of Tsushima, great hit.
Yeah,
not
denying that.
But Infamous was not that banger everybody thinks it is.
It was.
At the most, that's 5 out of 20. That's a quarter of your studio pulling down $10 million. $10 million copies in sales. That's not enough. If that. And then one of those or two of those are major IPs that you borrow from somebody else. So the thing that no one ever talks about, they keep capping for Spider-Man sells a lot of copies. MLB sells a lot of copies. How much of that money actually goes to Sony versus Disney and MLB?
Yeah. See, there you go.
No one ever talks about that.
Right? It's licensed. All right, let me get the super chat. Pepsi Man X360 with the 2. What's up, my milk dub brother? You saw Quantum Air? You damn right I saw that shit.
Oh yeah,
let's talk about it.
It was an error. All those
Igor with the €5. Sony history with games as a service games is terrible. Yet they wanted to release tons of them in short time and spend $4 billion in Bungie to be in charge. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. They wanted games as a service as quick as possible and spent a lot of money trying to get it together, and it's turned out to be a disaster. Let's be real about it. Pharaoh 2525 OG Gaming with the 10. Sony did it. Woke up the giant. Fee 5-4 fum.
Lights out.
Somebody woke a sleeping giant.
3-5
fum. Raiden Blade with the £5. Why do most people buy Nintendo? SIE's leaving kids behind. Xbox and Nintendo are looking to the future. All ponies were young once. What future SIE has?
Why do I buy Nintendo? Because I had small kids, and I wanted them to play something, and an Xbox wasn't for them.
I understand my kids play GTA now.
No, now my kid is like playing. I saw him yesterday. Yesterday he was playing what was he playing? Resident Evil 8. I'm like, okay.
Tip Diamond member for 14 months. What up, Dirt Shine, Phantom, Devin R&B? I'm giving away a code for Quantum Air. First pony in the chat. Hit me on X. Hit the like button. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes, that's a good one.
That was a good one, bro. Rob with the 5. SOCOM Battle Royale type of game would totally survive in today's climate. The game was and still is a classic. This coming from a day one buy. SOCOM was fire, but they stopped rocking with it for a reason. What R&B was saying, they stopped really rocking with that franchise.
When it comes to these live service games, trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy making live service games.
I think
that's why they hired Bungie, but it's just a disaster right now.
I think the only advantage that SOCOM has right now, it's his name, SOCOM.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Makai, member for 7 months. Again, Sony's development.
First party.
Oh, first. I'm trying to read how it is. First party games will be set back 2 to 3 years. Except,
I think so.
Expect more third party deals coming from Sony. Yeah, they even admitted it, Makai. They said, "Yep, third party deals, more Square Enix games, I guess."
That's
the Mahayinist Mine. Mahayinist Mine with the 5. PlayStation is on the death throes. Xbox has always been strong. OG Xbox outsold Sega and Nintendo. 360 was within firing range of PS3. The Xbox era is here. The 360 dominated that whole generation. It wasn't until the end of the generation where PS3 outsold console. It actually overtook Xbox 360 and console sales. Yeah. But whatever. Suffer the pain. Remember, for 8 months, PlayStation does not know how to fight an adversary that is willing to fight back. Sega was too weak at the time. They can't fight a woke giant. You're right. Sega couldn't compete because Sega didn't have the finances. Peter Moore said, but the Sega Saturn destroyed Sega, bro. They took, that console really hurt the Sega Saturn, really hurt Sega's financially, bro.
Wait, Saturn, oh my god.
PK Thunder Woe with the 5. Technically speaking, Rare is better than all of Sony first party. Oh shit.
Well, as much as
wouldn't say that.
much as I don't like Sea of Thieves, I gotta take my L. Sea of Thieves has
doing well.
Has shut all of our mouths. We're like, we got to
well.
shut up. We have to shut the fuck up about Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. Robert Jr. with the 2. Y'all saw Keith video? Nah. I saw a clip on Twitter.
Let me guess. Xbox is angry because Spider-Man got good reviews. I didn't even see the video.
I think that's a clip I saw. He was saying Xbox is angry.
I don't know. I haven't seen the video. That's my guess.
Nobody gives a shit about him, bro.
Yeah. Trail Roberts with a 10. Maybe Phil sent Bungie in to spy on Sony to stop everything Sony was thinking about making.
That would be so evil.
That would be
so evil.
That would be evil, like an evil villain.
Bro, imagine Phil goes, listen, you take some money in that, let Sony acquire you, make sure when faction comes out, say it's dog shit.
Say all their games are dog shit. Pharaoh 2525 with the 5. I'm an Xbox dude, no doubt, but I do miss some EverQuest online adventures. I never played that.
Never played that.
I know what it is, but I've never played it.
Yeah. Spartan 661 with the 5. Microsoft has managed to put out more games in the pipeline from their own studios without Activision. Just wait for the sleeping giant to win the war. FUPS5. A pony actually had the audacity to show their face in here. What we got?
Pony lip?
Where? I don't see it.
But no, while you're looking for that, there he does bring up an interesting point. If Sony is dry as we all see they are, and they're going through these recent issues, how many years do you think it'll be before we see the next first-party PlayStation game? Like, for instance, this year they had was it just Spider-Man, or was it something else?
That was Spider-Man.
It will be the show Spider-Man.
So, is it possible we see like 2024, 2025? They don't have any first-party to drop; they just have third-party deals. So
I don't see Wolverine coming out next year.
No, I think Wolverine is 2025.
If we have a year where Xbox is I keep saying this, but now it seems more and more reality. If we have a year where PlayStation is just empty chamber because of the current issues in their current structure, but Microsoft's firing all fours, do we see a game of the year scenario where Xbox has plenty for nomination and Sony doesn't have anything?
You said this year?
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about do we have
next year?
Next year, possibly. Or 2025, who knows?
We don't know because Stellar Cheese could go on next year. You know, that's an exclusive.
But that ain't gonna be no.
I'm just saying.
That game has 7 out of 10 written all over it.
Sony could buy like a third-party exclusive that we don't know about.
I'm saying about first-party games. They don't know.
They don't have.
Don't know. That's the thing. That's the thing that ponies are not talking about. There's no roadmap.
I'm saying if Hellblade 2 comes out next year, it gets nominated for Game of the Year, and Sony has nothing.
Well, I mean, we got the other Call of Duty coming out. Hellblade 2 is coming out. Avowed's coming out.
And some other
more expansions are coming out.
Right.
Look, this sounds like that's a Sony problem. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I want personally, I want to see a year where they have nothing to contend with at Game of the Year. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that's coming soon. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. You know, I like to get out of here within 2 hours. Thank you so much. Very passionate topic. We're going to continue this. Sean, I don't know if you're going to have a TTMS this week, but I'm definitely having a dark man. Definitely going to finish it. Well, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to this.
Might be a bit later than normal, but I'll try to get it out in.
When is BlizzCon?
All right, let's
Bro, same day as TTS. Some people are saying, like, according to Jazz Code, and he goes, "You want to tune in, Xbox?"
Whoa, hold on. When it comes to Jess Gordon, he is a Blizzard fan.
Yeah.
So I don't know if what's he excited about it's actually Xbox related or we're gonna care about.
No, we continue with continue with TTS the same time, bro.
And if something comes
out, it pops up. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead. All right, fellas. Y'all mentioned Alan Wake 2. Let's go ahead and do the Metacritic winner of Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is currently at 89, 88.
No, it was over 90.
It was
for Xbox. It's at 95.
Yeah, you got to go for the most reviews, don't it?
Which is PlayStation, right?
Yeah. To change that rule, man.
Yeah, we should.
No,
next year.
Because sometimes like
I know
70, Except reviews, the Xbox have 4. No, we ain't gonna do that. Yes, at 89. At 89. So the winner of Guess the Metacritic for Alan Wake is.
Wait, hold on. It's not 89. It shows 87 to me.
It says 89.
It's 89, Joey.
I'm gonna give you a screenshot right now.
8.7, Joey.
Exactly, 87.
What are you talking about?
Said 8.7 for what, Joey?
PS5 has 8.7. I just checked.
Man,
that's user score, Joey.
No. Oh fuck, that's right.
I'm looking right at it.
Oh yeah. Metacritic changed the website. Fuck you, Metacritic.
Yeah, they changed the website, UPS. So the winner for Alan Wake 2 is Sean had the highest score of 85 because we was all way low.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Look at these guns. Joey, I'm coming for you, punk.
So yeah, Sean had 85. Joey had 84. I had 83, and Devin had 81. R&B wasn't there that week. I think we forgot to get it in the DM. So
tough shit.
Hey, fellas, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Oh, there's another one.
Xbox first party title, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Modern
First
Warfare
party,
3.
baby.
First party, Modern Warfare 3. Guess the Metacritic, guys. Guess the Metacritic. Who's going first?
Now that it's an Xbox first party, 89.
89. I'm gonna say 78.
Wait. You said 89 for a first party tax Xbox game?
I'm gonna say 78.
We'll see if they catch on as fast.
The Call of Duties usually don't never get rated that high, but do you are,
dude?
But go ahead, Joey or Sean, whoever.
You know what? I hate to say this. This game is gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna agree with somebody in the chat. I'm gonna say 69.
Damn, for real?
That low?
Yeah. This game is
what y'all got?
It's gonna be the most hated. It's gonna be the most hated Call of Duty in history.
I think this game.
You might be right though.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess 82.
No, but that's not my score though. That's not my personal score. My personal score is like 85. But
what you said, 69. Okay, Dev says 82. Sean, what
he said?
70.
Oh, okay.
This
70, man, y'all are going way too low.
This piece of shit.
Shit.
That's some cheating ass shit, bro.
Tax,
for real.
The Xbox tax.
The tax is real. I'm putting 15 points down.
So Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, Dirt says 78.
Man, I might as well say 45, Dirt, because I'm gonna go over it.
Hold on, let me run it down.
Run it down, bitch.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Dirt says 78. Sean says 70. Joey says 69. R&B 89. Devin 82. All right, fellas.
R&B.
Good job. Hey,
R&B, hold on,
guess
man.
what? Hey,
don't let R&B
get
get 89.
Oh shit.
Hey, we ain't done yet though.
I forgot about that game.
Rogue City. I'm buying this shit, bro.
You can buy the shit, that's fine, but
hey,
you know, for the
Sean goes first. Fuck Sean.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. It's gonna be a 64.
What kind of score
I'm gonna
is
say
that?
70. Listen, I'm saying 73.
Bullshit.
73.
What kind of score is that shit? 73. Get fucking 75.
Man.
Joey says 75. Let me see what the chat thing I got.
Look, this game is gonna be a B movie. Great game. That's what I think of. Like, it's not gonna be fun. It's just gonna be stupid fun. All right.
I'm going
come out this
70.
week. Is it tomorrow? Like, when it come out?
Wait, tomorrow?
No idea. Who gives a shit? Go on.
I'm buying that shit.
Wait, I missed it. What game is it?
Oh shit, Robocop.
Robocop.
Ray said a
50. Jesus, Ray 50.
I'll give it a. I believe it. I'll give it a 80. Give it an 80.
R&B optimistic. Dad, what you got, bro?
I'm going 70.
70. All right, for Robocop, Rogue City, Dirt says 73, Sean says 64, Joey 75, R&B 80, and Dev was 70. Man,
He did. I'll buy that for $1.
you damn right. I'll buy that for $1. Listen, I don't know what it is. That it looks like
it's got something.
It looks like dumb fun. That's what it is.
I'll admit
I'm not expecting a masterpiece.
I know that game's gonna be. Listen, if it surprises us. I know the game's gonna be average, but it's got that. There's something there for the 80s kids.
It's RoboCop, man. We grew up with that shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and shit. Hold on.
You gotta put more games in there. We need more games, Playboy.
Yeah. We got Avatar.
The New Frontier.
Really? Joy. Yeah, that's in December sometime. We're trying to catch up to you, Joy.
No. Here's my question. What's the score? Sean won.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to run it down.
What's the tally?
The tally of 2023. Dirt won 3 times. Sean is now twice. Joey is 6 times.
Come on, man. Sean, you ain't getting
catch him, bro. We can't catch him.
I need two wins back to back.
All right, boy, you still be two off from.
But that's what's in. Put more games in.
Yeah, R&B 2, Devin 4. So Joey is kind of running away with this, but we still got a chance, man. We still got a chance. But guess what? Damn, super chats. Let me get super chats before we go. Trail Roberts, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being so generous and supporting. Unknown Soldier, member for 2 months. Factions 2 won't just be dog shit. It'll be naughty dog shit. Hey, you know what?
TTS, bro. TTS, bro.
You know what? I gotta get that props, bro. That was pretty clever.
Yeah,
pretty clever. Clever right there. Ritz, what's up, Ritz? How you doing? Member for 16 months. F them ponies, F quantum failure, and TTSU bots and POS.
It's been a minute, Ritz.
Hey, Ritz, how you doing? Do Togo, member for 7 months. Can we get Sean to say very, very valuable vampire
very valuable vampire video games? I kid. Loving the show. You piece of shit. Dude,
Hey, Sean, what's a vampire?
You know I was talking that shit on Saturday, bro.
Well,
you call David John slow.
I was like sitting. I was working because I'm working from home right now, and I'm like, okay, David Jeffy, you must be slow. I literally did like, what the fuck?
Hey, I was at an apple orchard with the family. I was like, oh shit, Sean. David Jaffe, you must be slow.
Dude, I did this. Like, what the fuck, bro?
My boy Sean, Ray with the 2. The reason Damn not on camera is because he's Dreamcast got 20. Oh, come on, man.
All right, Ray, you got me fucked up. There's a picture of me right there. I don't look anything like that.
You can cross the line, Ray. Dwayne Calavito with the 2. All Sony has left is mobile, so they may need Apple. They got mobile. What they got on mobile?
They ain't got that. They had mobile.
Yeah, PK Thunder Roll with the 5. The only time I'll play as Wolverine is in X-Men versus Street Fighter. So he said he ain't touching that Wolverine game.
Good on you.
I'm happy. I'm more hyped for the Wolverine game than I am Spider-Man though. Balling harder with the 10 by announcing games as a service in advance left with bad taste in gamers and devs' mouths. Pause. We all know that games as a service is associated with microtransactions and loot box bullshit. Jim Ryan fumbled Sony's roadmap. Well, Balling harder just said a great point.
Fantastic.
I didn't even think about that. He said how they announced it in advance. So Jim Ryan went out this year. Yes, we're doing 12 games as a service. Don't do that. Just announce the new game, and then we find out later it's games as a service.
But sometimes you got to put it out to the shareholders and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
This is the plan for the platform. This is my, future. This is the future for my when I'm leading the ship. So you gotta do that shit. Like Phil talked about 1 billion gamers. Who's laughing now, bitch?
Yeah.
Yes, 1 billion.
Exactly. Sata Ball. Remember for 1 month. Sorry if I butchered your name. Ponies are crying on their new exclusive Quantum Era. Oh yeah. What time is it? Damn, I just want to show that for a quick second before we get out of here. Thank you, Therapist MD with the 5. If Jim signed the deal, do you think Sony will be going through this?
Yes.
That's an interesting point.
Yes.
That makes a good point. It makes a really good point.
I really think Jim tried to block that deal, though. He flew all over the world trying to block that deal.
He took a gamble that he could do it, and he failed. Plain and simple.
That's right.
I meant to do that on mute. I don't want the forgotten one. Like, there you all drinking on camera in the mic. Be thirsty, man. Shit. Infernal Dragon with the 10. I used to like Mighty Key, but then I saw the video he let out making fun of Starfield's loading screens where you fast travel. Got my blood boiling. His comment section is pony stable as well, shaking my head. Bro, he's always been a pony. You know, just if you really watch this content, you can tell.
Yeah, it's full of PlayStation. Yeah.
You know, he always tried to hide it. Tried to play like I'm making fun of everybody.
PlayStation dude, bro.
Yeah,
I knew from day one.
Yeah, now he's making fun of Spider-Man versus Starfield. But, you know, fuck Spider-Man. Range G4 with the 2. Sean, 786, built like a 1940s wrestler. Oh, Sean, what are you talking about?
The Iron Shake.
The Iron Shake.
Wait, Shake?
I will humble you.
We call it Shake.
Okay.
NC Ghost of Low Roll with the 5. Media will destroy this COD. Low 60s. The top selling game of 2023. Xbox getting hit. They 70% and highest quarter revenue ever. Yeah, man, it's still gonna sell well. Like that's one franchise the reviews don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
Texas member for 12 months. Doc Sean 76. They say there are levels to this. What do you want to say? There are levels to this?
Because he has a wife beater on. That's why.
There's levels to this.
There's a pony in here.
Hey, go. That's MBG. That's MBG, man.
No, that's fake MBG, man. You gotta leave him alone, bro.
Don't worry about it.
That's fake MBG. I might have to give him a mind. He hilarious, bro.
Oh my god.
Hey, he hilarious, bro. Hey, but hey, Sean, you know what time it is?
What time is it, killer?
It's time for Wow You.
Piece of shit of the week.
It's time for Winneman's Wiper. It's time for POS of the week, guys.
What the fuck?
He said I get sniped every show. Yeah, we got it, man. You gotta make him a mind, bro. He's hilarious. Let me see.
Have they sniped him?
No, he said, but he usually gets sniped every show because people think he's MBG.
They don't give him a chance. They're like, MBG snipe.
Yeah, nah, y'all leave him alone, man. He's hilarious, bro. He's not the real MBG, of course. All right, y'all. Time for POS of the week, and I have a few. Damn. Check out this first one. Now, we all know about all of the information about PlayStation being in turmoil, layoffs, and you know, executives being fired. But good old Red Dragon, instead of talking about the things that's happened today, because he tweeted this today at 5:48 p.m., which was literally a couple hours ago. He tweeted this. And we know that Bungie stuff came out earlier today, but he said PS5 outsells Xbox 9-1, reveals latest data despite no supply issues and release of Starfield. Then when you look it up, it's a French store. In France, it's one store.
Yo, look at that comment in France, and it means that is that even a real country?
Oh, shit.
So yes, his response to Sony laying off Bungie employees is PS5 outsells Xbox 9-1, and I guess from what some people in the comment section said, is one French store. There's one store, not all of France, just one store. And some of these guys talking shit. Yeah, it's a damn shame. So this guy in France from one retailer. What? So this guy, his counter to Xbox, to all of the issues with PlayStation is, this guy, this holiday season is going to be brutal for Xbox. Do you idiots see what y'all are saying? PlayStation is imploding, and y'all are talking about console sales in one French retailer. Oh my God.
Some dumb shit. That's
Isn't that the
dumb
dumbest shit
right
ever, y'all?
Abdel goes breaking news. Microsoft has reversed the price of Brazil Series S.
Oh,
It was always fake news. Let's leave it as
is
that.
that true? Send it.
That'll be real, but that was always fake news. We talked about last week on TTS Day. I told you. I'm a date. Don't worry about it.
Hold on.
Yeah, Sean did say that.
Don't worry about it, bro.
But they just reversed it for real?
I'm trying to
I didn't know
the
that.
see it
source.
yet.
I was the source on Friday.
I'm trying to see it. I don't see it yet. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Can you send
it?
it?
Is,
I
yeah.
don't see it yet.
It's on Idle Sloth.
Oh, there it is. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
Dirt. That's you, Dirt.
Xbox for the people. For the people.
99% right. Tell them.
Sean, you said what?
99% right.
Sean is 99% right, y'all. All right, let me pull up the next one. 99% right, yeah, but that's some good information.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yep.
That's very good shit.
All right, so this next one, this guy is a piece of trash, big time piece of trash. And you know, of course, Sarah Bond and Matt Booty just got promoted. But this guy says Chris Steele, who's a piece of shit, he said not a lot of diversity, whatever he's talking about. This guy trips and says literally they just gave Sarah Bond the spot just to fill in a diversity portfolio.
That sounds a little bit racist, to be honest.
Oh, definitely. But this guy said maybe she's great at her job. Racist. It's racist, bro.
You know, you can tell she's
Because
doing a
last
great
I
job.
checked, she was over Game Pass acquisitions, correct?
Dude, there's no arguing about this.
Bro, there's don't even try to argue with this piece of shit. Dude is a piece of
stupid.
trash.
But that would infer that she was good at her job, because I recall
She is
them
good at her
as
job.
things.
No, he's inferring that because she's a woman and she's black, that's why she got the job, not because she's smart. That's it's just not. Stop that. Stop.
I mean, that. Yeah.
I don't get it. What are they trying to argue here?
That's my point.
That's our point, Devin. Let's leave it as that.
Yeah, let's leave it to that. All right, so last one I want to show. Remember this picture, y'all? Let me put it up. Mike Ybarra and Phil Spencer, when Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond and those people, they visited Blizzard.
Yeah, that was Blizzard.
Bro,
Please don't tell me you're the. Please don't tell me.
7,000 people, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think I know who's the POS of the week.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. First, it is one black guy right there, by the way.
Yeah, with that, you're telling me.
Yeah. So this guy named Topdog, he says, "You have anything to say about this, brother?" Now, I'm assuming he's black. Maybe he's not, but I'm assuming he's black. You saw how he said, "Anything to say about this, brother?" So I respond, where's my? Please tell me. I said, please tell me you're not playing the race card. I ain't got no likes on that. Ain't that a bitch? Let me damn. Sean,
I didn't even know you retweeted that. I didn't know you tweeted that.
I ain't got no likes on that shit. What's up with that? Hey, Sean, they gonna like that for me. No, but sometimes people don't see the replies though. Then he said, "At least I tell the truth."
Here, I'm going to tell you how dumb that guy is. That's not an original idea because somebody actually famous did that tweet.
Yo, pass me that. Let me like it.
Unfortunately, Cliff Blesinski underneath that tweet said that's a lot of white people.
Yeah, I saw that, but
so that doesn't necessarily. I mean, you're about as light as me, Joey. So that.
Oh shit!
What? No,
I mean,
bro,
look at Sean. Sean's fucking man. We're all
I'm sweet caramel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen,
bro.
I'm
sweet caramel. I don't know. No.
Pause. I gotta put sweet in that.
No, y'all missing the point. listen. Hold on. Listen, y'all are missing the point.
I'm not missing no point. The only point you missing is likes.
Yeah, man, give me a like, man. Hey, y'all like that shit for me, man. I ain't got no likes on that shit. I thought I had at least one.
So I'm confused.
Put it in the DMs.
I think I did. I think I put it in the DMs.
What was the problem with the picture then?
No, listen, there's no black. There's only like one black person in the picture. But the point why this guy's POS of the week.
That's not
this guy's POS of the week because he brought this up. See, something about ponies, anytime they have no narratives, they pull this race card. This guy said, "What do you feel about this, brothers?" First of all, I'm the only black guy he was talking to because Sean obviously is not black. Brother, what you feel about this, brothers? Man, shut up.
Wait, hold up. So first, there's not enough black people, but then another pony complains about a black person getting a promotion at Xbox.
Yeah,
That's my point. That's my point. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. A black woman just got promoted at Xbox to be over Xbox or over was she all things gaming? Like what is she over?
President of Xbox.
President of Xbox. A black woman. And this dude who prefers PlayStation, is there any people of color at PlayStation executive level?
Fuck no.
And they want to say, "What do you think about this, brother?" Come on, man. I can't. You know what?
You know what's crazy,
I'm gonna be real. Hold on. I'm about to say something. Can't nobody else say
Is it
R&B.
volcanoing?
Can't nobody else say R&B. Sometimes I can't stand her. Because they always want to. What is this woman got promoted? They are taking a picture with all of Blizzard. What do you think about this, brother? I can't stand ponies, man.
Like
they always want to bring race into this.
Like
it's got nothing to do with race.
Yeah, it's not a
fact.
How do you know that just that group of people just happen to work there? Who the fuck knows?
That's who works there. But my thing is this. They just promoted a black woman to be a president of Xbox and PlayStation. They don't have any people of color at their executive level. But no, just go ahead and ignore that and talk about a picture.
They're discounting everybody that is light skinned. There's like Asian people there, there's Latino people there. And you're like, how can you tell?
Do you know what it is? It's crazy when you see stuff like that. I mean, they always talk about this as well. Like, oh, it's always like I said, it's always the brothers that tend to go on shit on each other. Just when it comes to Sarah Bond, but what they're trying to do then because she's black or listen for Sarah Bond, a woman first of all, forget the black, white, pink, whatever you want to call it, a woman becoming the president of a Xbox like console, that's massive in itself. And on top of that, it's a bonus for guys like Dirt R&B and these guys, like for the black woman as well. That's like, yo, that's even better for them.
That's
incredible. When I see a woman, bro, I don't think you'll ever see someone like that again on any other platform. Let's be real.
Or I hope it does happen because she was the first.
It won't happen. It's a different ball game. When you got leaders, is that like someone like Phil Spencer, bro.
I'm not gonna say it won't happen, Sean. I'm saying she was the first. Hopefully, she's the first of many, not just black.
I'm saying, as a woman, like I'm saying, like Sarah Bond and that, it's amazing to see her to get to that position, and I believe that's only because of Phil Spencer and his team. But like
whatever it takes, but don't say it won't happen though.
No, I'm saying it won't happen again. It will happen again in Microsoft, I believe. Xbox,
probably.
What you said? It won't happen again?
I said it will happen again in Microsoft, but in Sony and maybe other places. I don't think it'll happen.
Well, I hope it happens again. But I'm as a man that have all daughters, I'm excited and I'm happy to see.
I'm excited for that. But here's a real question. Here's a real question for all of you. If any of you had a boss that it was a woman,
yes.
I mean,
you know how aggressive they are.
Yeah.
You know, Sarah Bond is gonna be freaking aggressive when it comes to business.
Of course, she's the beast, bro.
That's why I'm like, oh shit, yes, I know because I know they're like, I'm gonna fuck you.
Hey, yo, shout out to the homies. Shit. I got 7 likes on that now.
I love it. I really like it.
My bum gums MBG baby because I love to work on the set.
Yo, so these ponies though, these ponies.
Hey. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I don't have nothing to do with these dumbass ponies. Because that's their logic right there. So those 3, Red Dragon, Topdog, and Tipster, all 3 of yous are pieces of shit of the week. Piece of shit of the week. Oh man, so what time is y'all? Shit, man, y'all was running y'all mouth too much today. All right,
it's a fun show, Dut.
Yeah, it is, man.
No, call me. I'm talking about in this gaming space. That's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about.
No, but you still should never say you won't see it. No, you can't say.
No, I actually believe that though. On
I mean, that's
them,
fine. You believe
You got
in them
Sue,
companies.
you got
I'm not
Lisa
talking about.
Sue.
I'm not talking about Microsoft. Microsoft is a
Oh, okay.
different
You're talking
type
about
of company.
Sony
I'm
specifically.
talking about Sony.
Well, I mean, yeah, but yeah, you still never know though. Because I mean, even a person like Lulu, I know she's not a president or anything, but she's a powerful woman over at ABK. So you know, you can't.
We got the president.
I'm
we got
talking
the
about
CEO of AMD.
the console spaces there. You know, like platform holders.
I mean, what difference does it make if it's gaming?
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make
doesn't-
difference.
Just
You'll never see someone lead like leading Sony.
Okay, man, let's move on.
I really
I don't know.
Let's move on.
Okay, we'll see. 99%.
There. I remember 31 months. Ray built like an oil slick toucan.
Oh shit!
Follow your toes. Oh shit.
David wrote that. David wrote that.
Raw Rebel with the 5. Sony's roadmap, Booty Steps, Quantum Era, and Spider-Man 2: A Bug's Life. Oh damn.
TTS,
oh
bro.
man.
Shit.
Why so serious with the 2? MBG, you better snipe these ponies. There we go, man. That made him a.
Is he a mod now?
Because y'all kept on sniping him every time he pop up in here. Trey Bone with the 5. I've been saying Spider-Man 2 will be the last exclusive Spider-Man game for PlayStation. Disney needs money, so they will want it to be everywhere. Sony will have no choice. Interesting.
If I'm honestly playing with the idea in my head, if Sony's financial thing gets so bad where Disney comes knocking, I either see they do it or they say, hell no, we won't make it at all. How about that? I can see it going both ways.
I don't know. We'll see, man. Gamer by choice with the 5. Phil saw the backlash for a price hike and said, what mother effer did this? They are fired and reversed that shit now. Damn it, every time we saw going well, shaking my head. Yeah, Phil don't like those self-inflicted wounds. And me and Sean mentioned on like TTS last week that wasn't a good look. And I'm the type that the Xbox Series S is supposed to be the entry-level console. It should not be the same price as the PS5 digital.
100%.
It shouldn't. So if they had to do something to make it lower, I'm sorry, they couldn't make it the same price as the PS5 digital, which it was apparently once the price hike happened. But I know like Brazil, I don't know what's going on over there, but all their electronics cost way more than everywhere else. So Lonely the Black Mama with the 2 played that Who Are These Niggas clip. Yeah, I just did, brother. Thank you. I did it because I saw that super chat. Lord Star Killer with the 5. Ponies willing to go down with the sinking PlayStation ship. Tough break, ponies, including Mr. 9-1 Red Dragon. Dragon is desperate for some kind of PlayStation win. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. SSJ4 Mega with the 2. Sarah's in the same position as Phil back in 2017. I believe she is. Or is that Matt Booty? No, that's her. Yes, her.
No, Matt Booty's never been only been in charge of first party.
Yeah. Spartan 661 with the 2 being different is so racist for the Sony ponies. I hate them, man. They always want to pull that up, man. So, damn. Hey, y'all, I'm trying to hold on to my chapters, y'all. Please be nice in the chat, please. No sexual reference, no. Yeah, please.
We're doing fine. Well, who said something?
No, somebody put in caps. Somebody a crack whore in caps. Earlier, like somebody said something about inches, and I was like, "Oh, come on."
Sony's a crack.
We'll see after the show. If I'm limited, we know why.
I'm always limited.
Yeah, you always limit. I'm not all the time. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the end of the show. We'll talk about Quantum Era because I have to leave. Not leave, but whatever. Let's go, baby.
I'm mad.
Well. It's time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about something that a lot of us have been talking about earlier. Shout out to Beast of Truth. He's been talking crazy shit to these ponies out here. So Quantum Era was a game that the developers, now it's a small game. It's only 4 developers. I believe they're brothers. But when they was out there talking mad shit, they were talking mad shit, blaming the Xbox. Like so this guy said, so like somebody said, man, you should be part of Sony's PlayStation Studios. It will be a nice interaction and blah blah blah. And the people say, you know, with the thumbs up,
Like
or like,
cool, yeah.
no, you're like cool, yeah. And this guy said, "Wow, be careful, Microsoft might buy you." He said, "Can't buy what isn't for sale," with the laughing emojis. But he also did a lot of console war shit, blaming the Xbox Series S, saying we're all for PlayStation. You know, whatever else he said. He said said a bunch of different shit regarding the game.
You know that. I bet you now, like once it does release on the Xbox, it'll be like, "Can you put it in Game Pass, please?"
Can Microsoft please give me some money so I can put it in the Game Pass? No. So let me so far it's at 45. It's at a 45 on Metacritic. It's a little indie game, man.
No, it's fine. It's a PlayStation.
No.
It's that PlayStation.
It's that PlayStation fragrance.
We gotta cut that shit. First of all, they started with the console war, talking shit about the Xbox Series S. Then they were bragging about that it was gonna be made with Unreal Engine 5 and the power of the PS5. And then they were talking shit online. No. You started it. I'm sorry. By the way, there's a game called King Kong. Who has better Metacritic right now? King Kong or this dog shit?
I don't know.
King Kong. Hold on.
J Rock said, I'm sorry, J Dub has said it looks good. Day one.
You can't see it properly, bro.
King Kong.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's what it says. That's what J Rock tweet says right there. J Dub, I'm sorry. So
Rise of Kong. Hold on. Now we gotta check who has the worst Metacritic.
There's no need, bro. There's people down to the 20s, bro.
Yeah, whenever devs get into the console warring, it's never a good thing. And it always seems to be they on the PlayStation side, it always bites them in the ass. Like
King Kong has 23. Jeez.
I thought down in the 20s, bro. What I tell you? It's in the 20s, bro.
Fuck.
Oh man.
What was
2.5.
Damn. What was the other guy that was getting the console warring crap with Callisto Protocol? He got fired. Glenn Schofield. Yeah, he talked that crap about Game Pass, got his ass booted out the door. And this dumbass with Quantum Error, well, like it's a horror game, right? Or something like that. You're a fireman.
Yeah, he was bashing the shit out of Xbox, bro.
And like this game went and shat the bed. I hope you're proud of yourself, you POS.
I remember this was the first trailer for a next gen game announced for the PS5.
I remember that
first one, and people were talking shit already. Like, oh look,
I remember.
Xbox,
hey,
it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Back then, I was in that DM right with all the opponents, and they was like, "Oh, this gonna kill. This ain't possible on Xbox." I remember that shit. I wish I would have took some screenshots. I swear I wish.
Look at you now.
Look at you now. So, Quantum Error. Damn, that's pretty bad,
That's
bro.
error.
That's pretty bad. You know, I want games to be be good, but if you out here talking shit,
if you're out here talking shit, everybody can get it.
Yep.
When PlayStation guys are talking shit, you deserve it.
You deserve it. Mandingo with the 2. Dirt. I hear Sean say Sarah Bond took a position. Come on, Mandingo.
Oh my god.
Come on, Mandingo. Spartan 661 with the 2. Did Reggie come out of Holly? How is he doing? Reggie ain't doing too well, man. I almost forgot about Reggie today. Reggie ain't doing too well. Carl Weed with the 2. Resident Evil 4 is running on 1080p.
That's crazy.
60 on iPhone 15. That's crazy. Over HDMI.
I don't believe that.
That's crazy.
I don't believe that. I gotta see it.
Long Live the Black Mamba. Play that Cat Williams clip, Dirt. Yeah, man. Oh, yes, that's right. Because the Quantum Error guys.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Flat out. Mandingo with the 2. 45. A 45-degree angle is great in my line of work. What's wrong with this guy, man? What you work for, man? Well, you know what? Don't tell me. Just don't tell me. Hitman with the 5 Tech Head guys. My Apple fanboy is just taking over my Xboxism. You Apple homie, you Apple fanboy. It's all good, man.
He goes, I sent the video on the DM. Did he
Well,
send in our DMs? Let me see.
What video? What
in the DM?
It'll be in our DMs, yeah. Well, I'll pull it. Don't worry about it. Let me see.
What video are we talking about?
What video?
All right. Let's go and move on.
The Apple one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I'll just go ahead and move on to the rest of do you give a shit? Because my Pistons about to play.
Playing Resident Evil Village.
It has no volume, Dirt.
Got it hooked up to my studio display just through a USB-C cable, and I got it paired to a PlayStation 5 controller so I can control it without using the touchscreen. And this thing is playing so well. It's like having
no. I can see the stutter right here.
That's probably game. I'm sorry, StreamYard.
It to a display and play the game. It's really cool. And I'm also
whatever, man.
I mean, the future is more.
What the hell was that?
Future is more. What can we say?
All right, y'all. So let's go on and move on to the rest of.
That's right, Wade Johnson. I don't care.
What do you want? Tired?
Yeah,
gives a fuck.
Yeah, Sean. Well, you want to pull this shit up? All right, let's go on and move on. So, 2 months later, Starfield remains the 6th most played game on Xbox, behind only massive multiplayer games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Roblox, Rainbow Six Siege, 2K, and Apex. It's actually ahead of GTA Online, Madden, Overwatch, Rocket League, and even Minecraft. They want to still say Starfield is not successful. Y'all need to stop it. Satya Nadella says the company is doubling down on its games division following the ABK acquisition. So yeah, bro. They ain't playing, bro. They ain't playing. Starting November 12th, Microsoft will no longer allow unauthorized third-party accessories to be used with its Xbox consoles.
There's a lot of doom and gloom about this.
So they said unauthorized stuff, right?
Yeah, without
stuff that helps you cheat.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all for that.
I like Maximilian, but he put a tweet out there. This is the death for fighting games because now you're unauthorizing fighting sticks.
But they also
said buy the license.
Well, that too. But they also said they're going to. While they said they're going to do this, they're going to look at new ones to add because they were trying to get rid of like those devices that people used to cheat and shit for like shooters and fighting games. So it's not like they're cutting it out completely.
Yeah, because they have stuff like you can plug it in. Plug your controller in, and then you can plug in a mouse and keyboard and play mouse and keyboard on console and fucking basically cheat.
I think Xbox is gonna do it.
It's
gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's making shit out of it.
All right. So Microsoft Xbox Game Pass, it helped Exo Primal. It gave it a large digital revenue boost. In Capcom's latest financial results, it's now revealed it got a significant increase in digital license revenue due to licensing revenue from Xbox Game Pass. So
nice.
Xbox Game Pass is doing great things. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag crosses 34 million players. Did y'all know that?
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Hey, listen.
I kind of agree that game came out like 30 years ago.
I never actually played that one.
That's my favorite Assassin's Creed.
I never played that one.
I love that.
It's a great game, Dirt. You should play that game for sure.
So Five Nights at Freddy's. The movie grossed $130 million worldwide. The budget was only $25 million, bro. I gotta go see it.
I heard the movie was pretty good too.
Yeah. And that reminds me of Ninja Turtles. Like the reviews were bad, but everybody went to see it, and it turned into the most successful indie movie back in the 90s. So
yeah,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
So shout out to Five Nights at Freddy's, and they dropped it at the right time of year. Maybe if it was
it's actually on Peacock though.
Yeah, I think right, and it was on Peacock, but it still did well because I was like, I was watching on Peacock. Yeah,
well, Peacock is only in the States, so everybody else in the world had to see it.
Hey, Joy, I got Peacock.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Somebody kick him out. Pause.
No, I got the channel, bro. I got the streaming service. What are you talking? I've been watching WWE on it, man.
I got you.
Yeah, they do have the license to WWE stuff.
Yeah, why would you call your shit Peacock? Like
NBC owns it.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, the NBC logo. You know.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yo, happy 20-year anniversary to the Xbox-owned IP.
First party, baby.
Call of Duty is 20 years old. I think it was a couple days ago. It turned 20 years old.
Shout out.
Shout out to Xboxes, baby.
Let's go.
So we mentioned that Microsoft raised the prices in Brazil of the Xbox Series S, and apparently they went back on it.
That's an L, now it's a W. There you go.
It's an L, now it's a W. Shout out to Xbox. So we mentioned earlier that PlayStation plans on having more third-party deals because they ain't gonna have no first-party games. It's funny. Retail sales of Spider-Man 2 in Japan was twice of those as Miles Morales, but definitely more than half behind the first game. Fifth biggest launch on PS5, yet rather disappointingly, after almost 3 years, only 2 PS5 titles have launched over 100K in Japan. So I wonder why they ain't like Miles Morales game that much.
I wonder why.
It's an American superhero. It's American superhero. That's it. What?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Mega. So how do you feel about that, brother?
Oh my god.
Hey,
oh
you guys have hope. Hope
you guys went left for that.
Sony will elect a woman to run PlayStation.
Oh shit! Come on,
Ubisoft.
Hey, Ubisoft has delayed. What they said, they delay a large game, and most people seem to think that it's Star Wars Outlaws. That's delayed to March 2025. That game looks really good.
It looked good, but in these times,
I gotta finish Fallout Jedi Survivor.
I never finished it either, Joe. I got so much stuff.
I haven't finished it because it was bugged, and then I moved on. I have so many games I haven't finished, and it's ridiculous right now.
So there are a total of 15 development teams at Activision working on various projects in the Call of Duty world. Oh my god, bro!
The
15
teams. Speaking of Call of Duty, I talked about this on Darkman, but Call of Duty Warzone Mobile has already 45 million pre-registration.
Crazy though.
It's crazy. Tio Walker with the fight. Don't worry about his chapter. Then talk about his. I just say,
man.
Talk that shit, man. Come on, Tio.
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Yo.
Insomniac. They dropped a patch that fixed the Cuban flag fiasco in Miles Morales' apartment. It is now the Puerto Rican flag, the correct Puerto Rican flag.
¿Cómo carajo vas a cambiar la bandera de Cuba contra la
How did they get that wrong? I don't understand that.
I
don't know, man. I don't know. There was some double counting.
What was that again? There.
What?
Yeah,
they fixed Miles Morales' flag in his apartment.
How did they get it wrong? There, don't you find that suspicious?
Yeah,
pretty weird.
You doing it? They did it on purpose. Remember, this is a Sony company.
So you're telling me that they did it on purpose so then they could fix it and gain a W?
No,
an imaginary W?
No, Sean talking shit, y'all. Sean talking shit. Hey, so there was some double counting of Spider-Man 2 physical sales in the UK this week. Which still means that Hogwarts Legacy is the biggest selling PlayStation 5 game of the year. So yeah, but it's still so well.
So Donald Trump was right, just the wrong company. It wasn't the election, it was Sony.
Yeah, man. So the Outer Worlds has sold more than 5 million units.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
They're making part 2. That's probably going to be an Xbox exclusive. I like that. Xbox leadership reportedly sees Blizzard as the Pixar of gaming, and they want to enable Blizzard to achieve its visions and dreams. Devin?
Who?
That makes sense.
Sorry, who?
Blizzard.
Yeah, they got a lot of IP that they could use. So
yeah. Microsoft has seemingly pushed the button early on early access release day for Mortal Kombat 1 DLC character Omni-Man. That was on that show Invincible. Was it Invincible?
Yeah.
I never watched that, but I heard it was good.
It's fantastic, bro.
That shit is fire.
Yeah. Forza Motorsport beat the series previous day one player count by 300%, making it the most popular Forza Motorsports game during launch period by far. If Xbox is in third place, they're being outsold 9-1 on console sales. Why are their games doing so damn well?
Because Xbox strategy is selling software. Is that what it is? Important.
And that's in France only, Dirt.
Fucking Devin, man.
Oh man. So John Claude Van Damme says that he was rejected from the Fast and Furious franchise by Vin Diesel. Said he was not family enough.
You gotta be some messed up person if Vin Diesel said no.
No. It's all about family.
We got everybody in those movies, man. I think I show up and I turn into that movie. For real. Familia. We're gonna be
so they said you'll need an internet connection to pair PS5 Slim optical Blu-ray drive. Okay. It is what it is.
You know?
Nobody give a fuck.
Robert Jr. says, thanks, Insomniac, for fixing the flag. Absolutely, man. It should never happen, be honest.
I get it. Somebody doesn't know geography could have confused them.
What I don't get is they had it right in Miles Morales, but then they got it wrong in the next game. How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, bro. Microsoft CEO says he's looking forward to an incredible first-party lineup to finish this year with Call of Duty and Forza Motorsport.
Hey,
first-party lineup with Call of Duty. Woo!
So you're telling me this Call of Duty, Microsoft is racking the money from that game right now? Like that's out?
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
So Satya and Nadella also admitted that cutting off the Windows Phone and leaving mobile was a mistake.
Yeah, you had Nokia.
That.
You had Nokia, man. One of the most famous phones in the early 2000s.
Should have stuck around.
Yeah, you should have stuck around. You just, I don't know. You should have done something.
They should have stuck around. Yeah,
it is what it is. I mean, you can maybe bring it back. Who knows?
Yeah.
They don't know Nokia no more.
Yeah. Oh, that's old news now. So that's about it, man. Because all this other stuff is old news now. I put it like early last week after WBG last week. Oh, well, I do want to say this. Konami has thanked all Metal Gear staff and fans in this PS5, PS4 compilation, but left out Hideo Kojima. That's jacked up, bro.
In what
they thanked all the Metal Gear staff and fans, but they didn't mention Hideo Kojima.
So he's not in the crew. Oh my god, it's terrible. So he's not credited on none of the games he made.
Bro, they're not giving him credit, bro. It's effed up.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah.
That's effed up. I'll be pissed off about that. So
that's like well, they must have a beef like them two wrestling writers. You know,
well, you know what? Probably if they credited him with something, some part of the money was gonna go to Kojima anyways. Right? They're like, fuck that.
All right, guys, it's time to go. Thank you. We still had a 700 strong listening to Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. So thank you guys for rocking out with us. Let me do the timestamp. For rocking out with us. It's a fun time right now. I'm having a good time. Sean's having a good time. Joey, RB, and Devin. We've been doing this for a while now. There was not always good times in the Xbox camp.
Facts.
But now it is. Joey, what you got going on, brother?
Pork chops, rice, and mashed potatoes.
Nasty.
All right, he said enough. Yeah, it's time to eat dirt. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making some food, and that's it.
All right, sound like
that's what I got going on.
Sean, what you got going on? I know it ain't pork chops. I know that shit.
Great show, man. Shout out to the people, bro. We got up to the 900s.
Yeah, but we got high nines. We got like 980 something.
Yeah, amazing, bro, and still strong now. Hopefully, I'll do a TTMS this week. I mean, you there? Are we doing TTS at 1 p.m. on my channel?
Yes, sir. I got nothing going on.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll do that 1 p.m. We'll be talking our shit, and I'm pretty sure that there'll be some more news dropping for Sony this week as well.
Yep. All right. You know, I got Darkman on Thursday. I want to do a video, man. I might not have time tonight. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I got to talk some shit. Devin, what you got going on?
I'm finna make dinner.
Okay.
That's about it.
R&B, what you got going on?
No, but Call of Duty and probably just chilling because I'm off today and tomorrow.
Okay. Play some games, huh? That's what I like. All right, y'all. See y'all later, man. Talk to you guys, having a good time, and that's about it. Oh, shit.
What's wrong with you now? You just got quantum error. What are you crying about?
Joey, I don't know what to do. Jim Ryan got fired. Quantum error is dog shit. PlayStation firing people. What do I do, Joey?
You got Spider-Man.
Fuck Spider-Man. I don't know what to do anymore. I want my mama. Joey, I hate you.
Okay.
I just want you to know that I hate you with all my heart. Fuck you.
Hate is close to love.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We out. The Reggie music is done. We out.
Fuck Spider-Man.
Fuck Spider-Man. Peace out, y'all.
You.
Damn, where's the outro, man?
Damn it.
What cream corn, Joey?